number, by the way, or did I forget to do that?
You did, yeah.
Sick. Don't text me. Don't text me right now because my phone is set up to do the VTuber tracking, and I don't know if it would mess it up.
Every time I pick up my phone, I forget
Alright,
why
fuck
I
you
picked
too.
it
I was
up.
just about to text you.
No, you can text me. You can text me. I just won't see it for the next 6 hours.
Yay.
I also don't know how... I've never hosted this game before, so I don't know how to invite people. I also need to invite people to the stream together. Joe, you should stream.
Oh, I won't.
Joe, you would do
Thanks for
numbers.
suggesting.
And then you would be canceled
Oh.
for saying the kind of shit you were saying in Schedule 1 yesterday.
I'll always be canceled. Don't worry.
You'll always be canceled in my heart.
Oh,
So
I
wait,
do.
Do we have like
Alfie,
a code?
turns out I do actually have your number saved in my phone somehow.
Yeah, I told you.
I sent you a picture of a snake. It was not
Yeah,
mine.
you did. You sent me the picture of the snake while I was in the hospital, and then afterwards I was like, damn, this is a picture of a snake that I couldn't see.
Oh. What a cute
Okay,
little
wait.
thing
We
to
can
send
put
for,
a
like, when
date
you
to
got
this
out.
then.
I mean, I could
Well,
just
that was-
tell you. I know
that
when
was-
I was in the hospital.
Yeah, just over a year ago.
Yeah. Because it was last,
Look,
January
do
when
I look like a rememberer to you?
No, God, no, you do not. Also, yeah, I think I can send you a code, or you can. I'll just send you a code.
Find. Yeah. I right clicked you earlier and it wouldn't let me join. I was just gonna, you know, brute force
I
my
sent
way
you an
in.
invite. I don't know how.
Start with code 1111 and work your way up.
Yeah, it won't let
Alfie?
me set
No,
a
fuck.
code, and I don't know how to turn it on so that codes. I'll actually hold on. Don't join that. I'll
Oh.
change.
Oh.
I'll
Host left the
change.
game. Okay.
I'll change.
I
I'll do
just
better.
loaded in.
Web fishing. How to get lobby code.
Controversial, but I'm turning off the music for this game. The lobby music is.
It's grating actually at this
repetitive.
point. Yeah.
It's like
Beep, boop, boop, bop.
it's like the music that would be playing in a doctor's office in hell.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of Animal Crossing, but yeah.
I need like 4 more bars of something else,
Yeah.
and then it would be fine.
I do like some of the music that plays in the game. Let's see. I'll do.
If there was a B to the A-B structure, it would work.
Yeah.
Like if it repeated that a few times and then it went off
Okay,
to
now it
something
should be
else for a
automatic,
little
so
bit.
it should just be you can click on my name and join.
Should I disable VSync?
I don't know. Why am I white?
I guess
oh,
it doesn't
I'm not
matter.
White anymore,
Like,
thank God.
what kind of frame rate do I care about in this game?
RTX on.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
always turn on ray tracing.
I do it all the time.
Okay, brag about it. You didn't join my shared chat either.
Me? No, I'm not live.
Wow.
I gotta open
Hi,
up fucking
Joe.
Chrome.
My
I
dad's
remember
coming
I
over
was
for
like
dinner,
cryptic.
and I told him at 6, which means he's probably gonna show up between 4:30 and 5.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
You guys are like opposites. That's so cute.
Who?
You and Joe. Because you're
I'm
a
your
basic
shadow.
white bitch.
Oh,
Joe
oh,
is
Joe wasn't
the
loaded in.
void.
Well, there's another thing you can
I don't
say.
think I
I'm glad
have
you
any
did.
of my stuff. So how do I get this to go to full screen?
Let me know if you need help.
Like I uninstalled it and reinstalled it at some
Oh,
point.
I mean, it should still keep your save, because I went and installed it a bunch, and I'm still fine. I think
Oh,
you
really?
just
So
did
I'm
end
just
the
sitting
game
on
being
asking
white.
to join lobby, by the way.
I don't know. Did you update? Join the new one that I just sent you.
I clicked on join from the one that you sent at 3:07 p.m.
Yeah, you're here.
Creating world.
I forget how to do all this. B? B.
I've never played this game before, so.
Yeah,
I've
I'll have to walk you
learned-
through. I don't remember a bunch of it, but that's okay.
No, I don't think it saved my save file. I don't have anything. Tragic. Starting over from scratch.
Oh.
It's okay. Props.
I need to ping a tiramisu.
Yeah, where is the dog?
Where is our dog?
Wow, I got a large opulent snail. You can barely see it.
Oh. A large and opulent.
Microscopic, actually.
Wait. B?
Oh.
Oh,
that
did they
doesn't
raise
seem
the
very
ranks
large at
past
all.
50? Can I finally progress past 50?
All right, brag about it. I'm only
Oh, I
24.
I broke something.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's
what have
you
you
done?
followed me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you
I
can
don't know how I did that.
exit out of that. Where has Pixel gone?
I have not moved. I'm in
Oh, do your
I'm
tutorial.
in
I
a
think you're in the
liminal
tutorial.
space.
Is this the
Yeah.
default, like, speed that we walk?
Yeah, you can buy a speed potion.
We walk
Yeah,
so
open
slow.
my backpack. Haha, I have equipped my fishing rod in the fishing game. Hold left click to charge my fishing rod.
Yeah, you're doing tutorial. Also, Joe, they changed the void.
Did they?
Yeah, they made it white. Come here. And there's
Ooh, I
also
want a
you can now
void.
get to it through portals that randomly spawn in the world. I might have put that too far
That's
back.
cute.
I think I did. Hold on, let me put down another one.
I caught a
Okay.
huge crayfish.
What are we supposed to do to get back
It
there? I
made-
forget.
Hit E. When you get the travel, hit E. See, it's
And
white now.
wood. If you say so.
Is it black for
Oh,
you?
there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, all I see is a white void.
Let me see your. Ah, yes.
It's Sophie colored. Sophie, what color is the void for you?
It's black.
Oh, what the hell? What do I have to do to make my void black again? Because I don't like it being white.
Let's
Why's it
see.
gotta be black?
Settings.
I feel like we're focusing
Once
too
you go
much on the
black, you
color
never
of the
go
void
back.
here.
No, because
Wait,
it's...
we used to fish in the void?
Yeah, you can. Not in this void. You have to go to the second void over here.
Oh,
How do I change, like, my dude?
Wait, what?
Because I'm just like
Um,
a pure white
Oh, you
cat
fall
boy.
off the map. I see.
Yeah. And then you keep running to get up to...
You feel a light breeze.
Can I change my, like, what my character looks like?
Yeah, you
Oh, it
can.
is.
You hit tab, and you'll open your inventory. Up
Customize.
next to the inventory is journal, and then customize, and then you can change how you look, and you unlock more as you go. Is there
Wow.
supposed to be share chat? No, because my friends are bitches.
I could have shared chat.
Yeah, and you're not. And that's a problem.
I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here.
Oh, look, shut up. You're just a dog. You're just a dog.
You're just a dog. Rank
And a
2.
rainbow trout.
Thick.
I'm also ranked.
Joe said that, and for a second I'm like, wait, did Fourth join? 'Cause it sounded exactly like Fourth Dimension.
Joe, I can only see your eyes. It's so funny. It's just eyes and a fishing pole.
Yeah.
I am the void.
Unlike me, who can see Joe perfectly well in this disgusting white void.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wait,
Crappy.
I'm like not charging up.
Or am I getting XP?
I have to have bait to fish.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
how do I draw a
works.
boy kisser? What does boy kisser
Huh?
look like?
You know what Boy Kisser looks like, don't even.
No, he's a little guy. Hold on, I found a picture of him. Boy kisser. Okay, so it's got a little ba.
Huh?
Man, I
Hey.
haven't gotten a fish in a while.
That's because you don't have bait.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have
you
two.
need bait to fish.
I have two.
Get baited.
Is it on your hook?
I have bait. I think
Ah.
it does it automatically, right?
I don't know. I mean, you're catching a fish now, so.
I have
yeah,
no
I'm kidding.
clothes, I am nude.
Haha, you can buy clothes in the
What
store.
Nudist.
The naked revolution.
Even though everyone in this lobby is technically naked except Alfie.
I love my clothes.
Kind of weird.
You have pants on?
Like, you can't prove that, then I
No.
remember my face cam's on.
Ah, bottomless.
Okay.
Covering everything that. Technically,
How are you drawing?
with chalk.
These
Yeah,
fish
I
is
bought,
gay.
I bought chalk.
Oh, he caught
Oh.
a gay fish. Let's go.
These fish is gay. Good for them. Good for them. That's funny.
I need to draw a better boy kisser. Boy. Kiss. Boy kisser. Okay, Pixel, do you want me to show you how to play this game?
I'm assuming I fish.
Yes.
By
you
the
can
way,
fish
does
in
this
any
person
body of
have no
water.
name to you as well?
No, this is Sophie.
Me?
Sophie's
Oh.
white.
Yeah, but they don't have
Oh
a name
yeah, you
above
don't
their
have a
head.
name either.
Oh, you both have names for me.
I noticed that a second ago.
I don't know how to deal with that.
I wonder if it's an us thing, Sophie. If we have like a setting.
Do you see Joe's name?
Yeah, I do.
Nope.
It's just Pixel.
Hmm.
Oh, you
Joe-
don't see Joe.
Oh, Pixel.
I don't see Joe either.
Something. Maybe it's something in the settings that you don't see.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
You
I
might
am
just be
griefable.
wrong. You are
I don't
griefable. I have
see
noticed
Pixel's
this.
name.
Chat filter off.
Cat
Catch
bell.
bell off.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Do you want to reload? Wait. Don't do that to him.
There's not a lot I can do at the.
Not you. If you want to leave the lobby and come back.
All right, fine. Thanks for the invite. It was nice playing with you for a few
I said
minutes.
come back!
I mean, it's not like we really needed to see your name.
True, you are the only dog.
I mean, we have a small enough
Aren't
lobby.
I a
We just
dog?
be like, yep. No, you're a cat.
No, you're a cat.
I
You've
am.
not changed
oh,
from
yeah.
the default.
I couldn't find the customization screen. I remember you guys had tab earlier.
Can you re-invite me? I can't right-click join you.
Invited. There's a bug with games currently that can cause people's name not show up. Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
so if you come back in and it doesn't work, we'll just leave it be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Thank
a
you for
Steam
telling
bug.
us. Yeah, I wish there
In
was
addition
a way...
to not being a rememberer, I am also not a knower.
I wish there
There's
was a...
Alphie's
This
name.
guy doesn't know.
There
You
used to
don't
be like a code system and it was like pretty easily broken into, so I understand why they got rid of it, but I don't know how to make it so that like, because I would love to make it so like once we're all in here other people could join as well, because that's how a lot of the web fishing lobbies used to be, is just like once we're full
Yeah.
we let chat come in and hang out.
Oh. Well, can you, like, now that we're in, can you unlock it? Or...
I don't know. I have the button to invite friends. But I don't think aside from that, I don't think there's anything I can do because I did it as friends. I set it as private, not as unlisted.
Mm.
But it's okay. So Pixel, can you still not see names?
I think I can, but nobody's near. I mean,
I'm right here.
other than you, and I've always been able to see your name.
Oh. Come, Sophie and Joe, where have you gone? Are you in the void?
I'm in the void.
No, I'm at
Okay.
the dock.
Where is this void that everybody's so
Come here.
excited
I'll
about?
show you. Come back to the house.
Also, I'm getting like 5 frames a second, which is wild with this game.
Yeah, you need to turn down some settings. It has infinite FPS on, which breaks everything.
Oh,
You need to, what is it? What is it?
FPS limit 60.
Yeah, how I have it set is.
Oh, that's even that's better.
I have
No,
FPS
still.
set to 30. Water quality is high. View distance is low. Pixelization is none.
No pixelization.
No pixelization. Everything's
know what?
buttery
You know what?
smooth.
Really? I have mine on default. I wanna
Oh
see
my
what
god,
the
this game
one
looks weird
like.
without pixelization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
I
yeah.
like my
I figured.
pixelization.
I got used to
Also,
it. I'll
there's-
turn on some pixelization just for you.
Kind of wanted to like see what it looks like crazy.
Oh,
You
it's
can
just
turn
like
it
3
up.
pixels.
Is it
I've
really?
come back. I've returned from shadows. Welcome back.
I just turned on Silent Hill mode.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. So Pixel, a few things. One,
Whoops.
don't die. 2, if you
Okay.
come over here, there's a little guy that pops out, and you can sell all your fish, and you can also buy bait
Yeah.
here.
I've already bought bait.
Okay.
I was
Wonderful news.
actively fishing when you pulled me away from it to show me the void.
Yes. 3, vending machine. You can buy beer in here. You can also buy drinks that make you smaller and drinks that make you taller.
What
And
the
you can
fuck?
buy
This
stuff that'll actually
pixelization
help you,
is
but
Hilarious.
who wants those?
Guys, I'm sad. I filed my taxes today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I owed money for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I owed exactly $3.
Oh.
Could
Oh,
be
that's not
worse.
bad.
Last year, my wife and I owed $1,500.
Oh man.
If we come in here.
Yeah, but was it $3? No.
No, that's
it
true.
wasn't.
Yeah, yours was way worse.
500
Yeah.
times more than
Can you see
3.
Joe's name?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm
This guy.
still getting frames. What the?
This guy sells you upgrades. They're good to have. The
Oh,
game
yeah,
cycle
you
of
have
this
to
is earn a bunch of
sell
money,
your
buy some new
fish.
bait that makes you better at fishing, so you earn more money. You can buy outfits from over here.
Hang on, I'm literally crashing.
Oh.
Widowy.
Who's crashing out?
I love lesbian t-shirt. You better be. There's lobby code system still. You make an unlisted lobby, then reveal the lobby code. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do that then until Pixel crashes and we have to restart the lobby.
Well, yeah, my whole computer is.
It's not an intensive game, is what I'm confused.
No, it's not. I can play Cyberpunk with RTX on, but not web fishing.
It's the coding.
I finally got my task manager open, trying to see what's. Okay, I'm at 88% CPU.
Oh.
Okay, so if you can see my tail's wagging.
Task manager's not responding.
I actually have it on what the fuck pixelization, so I cannot see very much at all, except for your little
Well,
dots.
you couldn't see it even if you didn't have it on.
Okay, you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Because I'm the void in the void.
True.
How are you with
Task
voiding
manager is using
transactions?
25% of my
Do I push those
CPU.
to you,
Oh
or-
no. Also,
Huh?
Alfie, what is your favorite food? Tiramisu. Named after my friend who didn't show up.
You don't know if they had a good
Drag
reason for it. Maybe they fell
I
asleep.
don't, which is why I'm
Maybe
mocking
they're
them until
dead.
I know.
Imagine it's something like horrible, like they stubbed their toe.
Oh. I'll stub their toe when I'm done with them.
Oh no, you monster!
What is my title? I'm gonna make my title freaky.
Are you mining Bitcoin on my computer or something?
Me? Always.
That's what web fishing is doing in the background.
Yeah.
Make your title moist clipped toenails.
Ew.
Oh.
Okay.
They wanted something freaky.
Why do they have to be moist?
Alright, I'm back. I
Yummy
guess.
wet
Makes it
for now.
easier.
Let's see.
Like what's making them moist?
Mm.
Oh.
Up to the
Unidentified liquid.
Pixel, let me know when you're ready to go to the void.
Let's go to the void.
Kind of just wedge yourself into this corner and then hold on while I fix something.
You gotta go like super far into the back wall.
There's flags.
Yeah, try and hit the
I can hit
button
E to
go-
travel.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Okay, now hold on a moment. Go back through that flag and leave. Hit E on that flag to leave.
The
Now
void!
we're done.
Oh.
Walk over here.
Your void is no longer black.
My
Or
void
white.
is now gray.
Gray.
Oh.
Yeah,
Which
my void
you
is
are
also
still
gray now.
extremely
I f-
visible here, Joe.
I feel a light breeze apparently.
You do?
Yeah. So this place, if you like, you can fish anywhere. You can fish directly below you, and then somebody can walk over it. If you go too far out, you will fall out of the void.
You feel warm once again.
Yeah, that's how you leave the void.
Python sounds kind of like what? Who is this person? HOVA? What?
Huh?
To Joe. Joe, thank you for a tier 1 sub to Moist Old Ladies Want You.
Moist old
I'm
ladies in your area.
I'm sure the moist old ladies in my area will be thrilled.
Is anyone streaming on YouTube?
I am. So
Oh,
don't
the
say
void
the C
changes
word.
color with render
I was gonna
distance.
say, because I don't see who you were saying.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to YouTube chat.
Yeah, no, you said Python sounds kind of like, and then stopped, so I'm assuming it's bad.
I said HOVA. I don't know what that is, and I'm not willing to say it
either.
out loud with my mouth. I've caught my first fish.
Did they mean to type Nova?
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Low render distance is lighter color. That
cannot
makes
mean
sense because it's
Jay-Z.
the fog.
The only person who calls himself that is Jay-Z, and they can't mean that.
You don't think I sound like Jay-Z?
I don't know. I'm about to go look up like just a Jay-Z interview, just so I can like hear.
Just experience Jay-Z and see how much he copied
Hey,
Yeah.
Jay-Z,
Pixel's
what up?
style.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't want
should
like
sue.
his rap music. I just want his like regular voice.
Hey, sing for us, Jay-Z.
I wonder if it's like a Gilbert Gottfried situation where when you like hear his actual voice and he just sounds normal and you're like, what the fuck?
Sounds like a serial killer.
Say your
That
name. I don't
man
want to do
admitted
that,
to
not
the
because
bit.
it's
That's what I
bad, but
felt
because
first.
you're being annoying. If you were less annoying, I would just read out your name as part of normal conversation. Unfortunately, you're being a bit
Say
much.
my name.
Say my name.
Moist
say my
old
name.
ladies want you.
Hang on, I
The
need to
only
pull up
name I'll
your-
say is
your-
moist old ladies want you. That's rude, brother. You are being so
Also
much.
rude.
Yeah, you are not being polite either. I do wonder what happened to Tira. They're not online. I'm going to assume they slept in.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
there is a similarity there.
Oh, between Pixel and Jay-Z?
Yeah,
So they do mean Jay-Z.
there's like a very similar cadence and tone.
Alright. Pixel,
My
I'm gonna
wife
need you to
can't
rap
find
for
out
us.
about this.
I'm going to
So
text your
funny.
wife.
Technically, she does have a Discord account, and there's a possibility that you would know what it is.
I'm certain I can find it. The problem is that would involve going to your Discord server.
gross. Ew. Disgusting.
Also, I love the
Disgusting.
person from YouTube is now saying, I'm almost the only person who watches your streams. Like, one, that gives you any kind of entitlement whatsoever. And two, like, that is true.
It's also very rude.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
not nice. Also not a nice thing
Yeah.
to say.
Didn't your mom ever tell you you don't have anything
Oh,
nice
I'm catching
to
a big
say?
fish.
If you
but
were on
mine-
YouTube, I'd say the word.
Sophie, you're
What?
green!
I am.
I can tell you that my mom once told me that life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Turning yourself ungriefable means that I can't punch you anymore, for the record.
No.
Or I could just take away your power by not acknowledging every time you punch me.
Yeah, you have
That's
been doing
true.
that. I am literally the chosen one, the Sigma, the Ohio, the Rizzler combined.
I
It's
know, I've
so
got your
fucking
YouTube chat open
stupid.
now. This is something.
It's not, I would say it's not normally like this. It's been like the last two streams. Usually I have like a handful of, hold on, I have to sneeze. I have a handful of YouTube chatters that are all like respectful and chill. And then every now and again, somebody will come in
Well-
that's like actually 14.
See, I'm gonna call bullshit
Is it
on
me?
that because clearly, as noted earlier, you do really only have one person who watches your
You
streams.
know,
Yeah.
that's true.
And are you gonna call him a liar?
I ain't calling him a
pretty
truther.
much, yeah.
Oh my god, I don't have any bait. How do I GTFO?
Run.
Oh, you gotta just
Just
run
run.
off the side, yeah.
Just keep running.
Run. Oh.
Wait,
not-
you're
not
you're
subscribe to
watching
Alfie
you're
Beat.
watching Alfie's stream to get away from a screaming crying
Shut the
baby?
fuck up.
Fucking God,
Now, that was rude. But true.
But
Oh,
you know, here's the thing though, is I had a lot of fun doing it. So,
Oh, wait.
oh yeah, how do you punch people?
You have to buy a
Uh,
punching glove. You can buy it over here. Oh, also,
Oh,
come
yeah,
over here. Come over. Before you do that, come over here. I want to show you the museum. Everyone can put one fish into the museum.
Do we still have something big in the museum? No.
Absolutely
I got
incredible
mine.
that you show me this right after I sell everything that I just got.
It's okay. Your fish aren't cool enough for that yet.
Oh, that's right. The museum was. Oh my God, we put like a crazy big. fish
Fine
in
then.
Yeah, but it's not here anymore. I have to
And
put-
that,
I
my
have
next
to-
song, apparently, since I'm Jay-Z, the next song I release is going to be a diss track about you.
I just have an
For
alligator in
fishing.
here. I don't have like a whale or anything. Oh, so by the way, the void is you can only catch freshwater fish in the void.
Oh.
Okay.
With
I'm
the
pretty
exception.
sure if you change the hook.
Yeah, if you change your hook to be one
Oh.
that especially gets other fish, you can. But by default, it's only freshwater.
I can increase my rod power?
Yeah, it's nice.
What is it, like a pill?
Oh, you can
yeah,
place
girl.
medium or large flag inside the void that lets you get bait and return to the void rather quickly. Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Prescription
I
or
think you
gas
can only
station?
place those down once, though. I forget how
Um,
those work.
There's like 6 Flags wherever I'm going. Oh my god, I didn't even realize you had my little ping tuber. That's so cute.
Oh yeah, I
I
do.
forgot about her.
Because I wanted to see. I love the little clown. You're my little clown champ.
Man.
Clown.
Sometimes I look at your YouTube
Oh,
chat and I
yeah,
remember
so
what it was like to be 12.
Oh yeah. The worst part is the 12-year-olds are actually like quite tame. Like I had somebody that was literally 12 and I immediately had to tell them off for disclosing their age in chat. But like genuinely like a super chill kid. So I'm like I don't want to paint all brats with the same brush.
Not when I was a
Did you
like
want to get an asteroid?
when I was a kid, I legitimately was too like terrified of upsetting anyone to ever say or do anything that would be like offensive in any way.
I only was offensive
Other than the things that I
unintentionally.
accidentally said that are offensive.
Yeah, also the person in chat keeps insisting they're 23. Like this is like the second time, so which makes given the fact that it's been the same number both times, I'm almost likely to believe them. Which is to
Almost.
say I am standing by the point that the 12-year-olds on YouTube are more polite than the grown adults. Also, let me know.
Yeah,
I moved one of my flags to put it in the void so we can buy and sell things. But if that makes it not accessible to go to the other place, let me know. Oh, also Cherry, thank you for the follow.
I think that was me actually.
Yeah,
Cherry,
Cherry
thank
followed
you.
us both. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh wait, nope, the flag just traveled me.
Yeah, the flag will take you back to somewhere you can buy bait.
Oh.
There we go. I just bought something that's going to make everyone uncomfortable.
What is
I
it?
see.
You'll see.
I'm terrified. Come into the void. But yeah, the one exception to the void is that there is a single fish you can catch that is not found anywhere else in the game. You can only fish it here.
So the void is an intended thing then, or
Yes.
It was originally not intended.
It was originally not intended, but then once the devs found out that people were having fun with it, they're like, we're not going to patch this. We're just gonna... Yeah, they in fact made it
Like-
more accessible. Every couple of minutes, there's a chance for there to spawn a void portal somewhere on the map at a few set locations, and that void portal stays open for 10 minutes, and it is a completely glitch-free way to access the void. But everyone still does the flag things, I think, because it's just easier.
There we go.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's
like, who's waiting for a portal?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I caught
it's
an
for people
opulent,
that don't know
massive
how to
pike.
get there.
This piked my interest. But yeah, it's also interesting because every other place in the map, if you fish out of bounds and it lets you, that the fish you'll catch will be saltwater. This is the only place where an out of bounds kind of place is freshwater.
Feeling your fish, Alfie.
Dogfish. What was that about me?
I'm stealing your
It's not
fish.
Sarah?
Oh. No, my fish! My fish! I'll fish it first. I'll fish it first. I'll fish it first.
I caught a weed.
Got it.
I'm calling the police.
What?
Got a bowfin.
I got a treasure chest.
You can sell that for
Open it.
money. I'm gonna fish for
What's a
Sophie.
bucket
Or you
do?
wait, can't you open it and get like a
I don't know.
like cosmetic or something?
I'm fishing in the bucket.
Whee!
Fishing through the bucket.
Whee!
Alfie, you're so tiny.
I'm just a little guy. I drank the juice that makes you smaller.
Is that Does it come from the beach that makes you
It
old?
comes from the vending machine that makes you lose money.
Bofin D's nuts.
Wait, what?
I caught a bofin, and the caption was Bofin D's nuts.
Oh, Pixel, another piece of lore to this game is that at the shop you can buy a bunch of like pride flag shirts. And you can also buy a straight shirt, but it costs like $100 million. And they added it in post because all the straight people were bitching about not having a shirt. So
Oh my
they
God,
made it
that's so
cost
funny.
a bunch of money.
Just straight people things.
So, Bunny, well, it's raining. If you want special fish, now's the
I
time.
want special fish. Where's it raining?
I caught a crayfish.
It's raining in the overworld, in the little pond lake thing.
It's also in quotes.
Yeah. It's like, allegedly.
I kind of want to like save up enough money to buy the shirt, then immediately burst into flames.
So, ooh, big fish.
Big fish.
Bunny apparently took her meds last night,
Uh-huh.
but took her meds out of her old lady pack,
Mhm.
where it says Monday, Friday, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
And in her little blister pack, it has her Adderall in it.
Yeah.
So she took
Oh.
that at 2 a.m. and
Oh.
locked the fuck in, playing Schedule 1.
I did see how late she took that. Or
That
like
was
how late
7
she was
a.m.
playing.
For me, at least.
Oh, God. I should have stayed up with her. That would have been
Did
fun.
she just 100% schedule one overnight?
No,
Probably.
didn't get that far, but pretty damn close.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I knocked out at like, what was it, 2 a.m.? Because it wasn't even that I was getting tired, it's I was getting wrist pain from packaging. Because
Yeah.
Bunny's such a farm fiend, I had to spend every waking minute packaging to keep up with her.
I fell asleep at like 2 and then woke up at like 5.
And she was still going.
Yes. And then at 7 a.m. is when she finally ended stream.
Oh. I feel like she was doing really good for viewers,
6 a.m.
though.
her time.
Oh.
Yeah. Who else is streaming at 5 a.m.?
Oh, is that a Tua?
Yeah, who would do that?
Man, who would not
Yo,
show up to a lobby?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm right here.
Tioff's been here the whole time.
Yeah, Tears
You
been here the
know-
whole time.
They never said who didn't show
Cherry,
up.
I never said to. Cherry, if I make this an unlisted lobby, would you hop in and play?
Oh, I forgot to fucking hold.
A what?
Because the way I have it set up is apparently not the way that Crab had set it. You would love to? Okay, let me catch this fish, and then I'll make it unlisted, and then it'll be easier for Tierf to join as well.
First,
Alright, kick
I'm gonna
my
catch
ass
his
out.
fish. Then you gotta catch his
So-
hands.
I don't see the straight shirt, but I do see a shirt that basically means the same thing. It's called Scary.
Oh. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna kick everyone out for a moment.
How dare you? Kick me
And
back
then I
in.
do unlisted, right? Create game. Tip. It's fishing on the web.
Let's see,
It's fishing
Buttercup.
on the web.
Why you
Fishing
sneeze
on
some
the
fruit?
web. Okay, so okay, I found how to
Oh, it's
do
a
it.
title.
So, before I join, I want to tell you guys, I see a lobby
Mhm.
called Lonely Gay Boy on a Grind.
Yeah, I see that. And then there's a colon D smiley face too. There's also
Here-
Old People Club, and it's full.
Well, I guess that's exactly what I do, you know?
Just, if you scroll down a little bit more, there's gay fishing, grinding, chill, silly.
There's also girl kissers.
Fishing and they're grinding.
There's you like boys.
Girl kisser, girl
Tirif, I can't invite you because like you're not showing as online for me.
Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on.
But it's okay because I'm gonna post a code.
Freak fishing.
I fucking love freak fishing. There was one that I joined that was like
Tip.
no fishing,
Price
only
doesn't
serial
matter
killers.
unless-
Oh
Oh.
my god.
What happened if you fished?
I don't know. I mean, I did fish. Nothing bad happened. Hi, shithead. I assume this is Cherry. Cherry, are you shithead?
Either that or it's your YouTube friend.
Oh. I love peeing.
Oh. Isn't that... No, that was a completely
Yeah, you are,
recent one,
you are
wasn't it?
Cherry. Okay. Nunya's a little dog. Oh no, I have to drink my juice that makes me smaller.
That was from a tweet. That was from a tweet that, so it's like I wore my I Love Peeing shirt to my urinologist or something appointment, and they didn't laugh.
What the fuck? Why wouldn't they?
See, I know a guy who makes
Need a new
custom
doctor.
T-shirts. I could be just a demon.
Could be, brother. You already are.
I could
Damn.
make custom shirts for like random occasions.
God, if I had a screen printer, I would go off.
I have access to a screen printer. I just don't know how to use it, and I don't have the funds.
Yeah, how much does it
That's
cost to
fair.
get yours done?
I don't know. I've never really looked into it. I just know that it's a big deal. It's a
The shithead plus peeing combo is so
Well, I
broken.
mean, there's
in
more like
this
a
game.
not like a tooling, but you know,
Oh
like
my
kind of a
God.
tooling cost for putting the design on the screen. But then that's kind of it. After that, it's ink, huh? And then your
Yeah.
base for however many shirts. But
Okay,
if you know
I've made
somebody,
a-
they probably give you a deal on that.
I've made a void.
Well, I know.
teleporter.
One of my former coworkers' husbands owns a company called CheapFastAndEasyTees.com, which is a. I think it kind of it's pretty self-explanatory, and they used to make all of the shirts. Like they would just go nuts and just make shirts for the staff for no reason.
The
That's
website is
great.
exactly how you would imagine it.
I haven't looked at the website in like 10 years, so if it's like if they're selling like crypto
Probably
scams
looks
now.
the exact same.
Oh.
This is very much pre-CSS. Like this is CSS 1, I bet.
I mean, they're old, okay? Like
Yeah.
They're doing their best out here.
Brother
No, but
made it
it's
in
so-
HTML and
I'm
duct
like, not
tape.
it. This is so funny. Like you guys have to look at it. It's so funny. It's really
Hold
a
on.
relic. Like this needs to go
Hello,
on the
Yomi.
Internet
Oh,
archive.
Hello.
Hello. Hello,
I'm
Wordo.
gonna send it in discussions.
Hold on, I should actually pin. I'll pin the message that says, "Come join us." I caught an opulent small leech. That's what my mother
One to
called
you,
me.
Are you shared editing?
I am.
Yep.
I
Alright, let me
should
get in
send
that
you.
hoe.
Large rural field.
Oh my God, Sophie's in the shared.
I'm sitting here reading chat. Yeah. I can leave if y'all need the space though. I'm like just.
Oh,
taking
no,
up
you're
space.
chilling.
What?
We do not need the space. How's the fishing
need
going?
you
The
in
fishing is
space.
going. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm really desperate for Pixel to see the creature from the void.
To see the what? The creature from the void?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Is it
obsessed with this
I
website.
just
Am I the
keep
void
catching
creature?
leeches.
Is everybody in the void right now?
Yeah, well, some of us
Oh, I
are.
was shopping.
How much money do I have? I
It's
have
just
enough
such a
money.
unit. You'll join if you can find the lobby. Oh, it's not a public lobby. It's unlisted. You just have to enter the code in. The code is pinned at the top of the chat. Tara, I want you to know we've done such a good job at podcasting. We've not hit a single bullet point in the podcast.
So I'm
There's
actually
bullet
gonna
points?
bring that up at some
Hang on,
point.
yeah, I gotta.
There's
You know-
Comic Sans on this website. I love it.
Can I name a sport?
Oh my goodness.
An AOL address. I'm like not even
That's
joking. As
obsessed.
crazy as this website looks, it is so effective. All of the information I need is here.
Yeah, I
hate
mean,
when
look,
people
it
are
doesn't
designing
have-
websites
you're-
these days.
You're not buying a
It's
website.
perfect.
You're buying a shirt.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, catalog, cool, quotes, perfect. Everything I need is right
It's
there.
right there.
And I bet it brings them so much business because it's like, oh, I know exactly what I need to do.
There was a point where I ran into a website like that and I tried to buy something. I was like, this is so stupid, but I was writing an essay on the history of queer clubs in America.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the oldest queer clubs, I believe it was actually in New Orleans.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it's
I think
called.
it's the Gemini.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
It was actually like one of the first hate crimes to like mass.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
that was also true.
They
Yeah.
there was only one entrance and they locked the doors and set it on fire and I think it was like
Jesus.
30 or so people in there.
Yeah.
The
I
building's
didn't write
still there.
about
I
that.
don't think it's a gay club anymore, but
I love nameless joined because it didn't show up with the name. I assume it's
Says
Yomi
join
joining.
the
Okay.
game.
But yeah, I was writing about them, and on their website, they have a thing where it's like, hey, we wrote a book of like a little PDF ebook about the club and about the history of it. And I could not find any other resources aside from this sketchy, like bad looking website that was offering me like their own firsthand accounting of their business. So I was like, fuck it. And I gave them $20. I sent it through PayPal. And I was expecting it to be like an automatic download. I don't know why. When it was clearly how it was set up was just so bad that there's no way they would have thought about that. So I assumed they would have relied on like checking their emails, seeing someone had ordered it, and then sending them something. But because I'm certain they've forgotten this website existed, I just didn't get anything. I just kind of gave them $20. So I did a chargeback and I got the money back from PayPal because I was like, please, I'm just a college student trying to write a paper. But I was just like, what the fuck? So I think that's
Wait,
like
so you
lost
gave
media.
$20 to the gays and then took it away?
I did. They didn't
Wow.
give me
That's
my
so mean.
ebook.
It's
your
just a tease.
thing.
I'm
They have it on their
pretty sure
website,
that's hate
actually.
speech.
What's on their website?
Gemini, they have like the whole history of it.
Oh yeah, I just thought that there might have been more in the book.
And then they have all their names there too. Yeah.
I think we should bring back lesbian clubs.
Do you know we really have like none of those down here?
We don't have
I think
any of them
there's one,
anywhere.
and it's
Some
in
of the
Baton
last
Rouge.
few are closed in New York City.
In Minneapolis, there is a club called the Gay 90s. And the
I've
very
heard about
fun
this club.
Yeah, I've told this story explicitly
Yes.
to you before, but it's such a great story. They were not initially a gay club. They just like they've been around long enough that the name comes from gay meaning happy. You know,
Incredible.
and so they were just like the Gay 90s, and it's a really really cool building. Like you can just turn corners and go down these winding hallways, and there's just like everywhere you go there is like a new stage or a new dance floor or something. It's nuts. It's like a maze. But basically, because of the name, gay people just started going there like a lot. And eventually it just kind of said like, fuck it, I guess we're a gay club now.
I would love to know like when the transition started happening, like when they started to realize. Cuz like gay was
oh,
the
man.
like the accepted word for happy for so long and then it just like wasn't.
I just got an achievement. What achievement did I get? Oh, I got big wallet.
That's what I call my what?
Big wallet.
No, yeah, they're just like, I'm just picturing them
Big
opening up a
wallet
club and
energy.
being like, this is going to be great. And then they're like, wow, there's a lot of people in here wearing spandex.
Looking at a lot
Well,
of leather
it's
and straps.
But they
But
host.
no, I said that's what I call mine because Cherry said meaty ore.
Oh,
Oh no.
They have incredible drag shows though.
My body is empty.
They have people who travel from across the country to perform there in drag shows.
That's
It's
pretty
fucking nuts.
sick.
suck.
It's the only place that I've ever gone where I've seen a drag queen that is well over 6 feet tall.
Oh.
In like a full dress and everything, do a standing backflip in like 6-inch heels.
That's so
That's
cool and
crazy.
so bad for her ankles.
Goodbye, ankles.
You don't
Well,
need
those are
ankles when you're that
tweezers.
hot.
I guess that's fair. Just have people carry you.
Do
Do
a
a
flip.
flip.
I don't know how to do a flip.
I don't know how to do a flip.
There's no name, so I thought at first it was just like, you know, an emoji.
Do a flip.
Like I thought the semicolon and the D was like, you know, the little.
No,
mouth face
Yomi
they
just
were
doesn't
making.
have a name for some reason.
Yeah.
What was that message? Means a meteor spawned? I always say meteor because I think it's funny. Yeah, I realized that after I said meteor out loud, I was like, oh, there's a meteor somewhere. Yeah, you can use the meteor to get funky fishes. There's more funky fishes.
The dogfish.
Caught a
Oh,
fish and
yeah, I
stopped
got
my
the
typing?
dogfish.
Yeah.
Let's see what I've caught. I've caught everything.
Everything.
Ah,
I have not caught everything.
I've not caught
The
everything.
world
I
is
don't know how to
barren
see what
now.
I've caught.
I'm
the
starting over from
world
the
is
beginning
a
this time.
vampire.
I learned how to be the void.
Anyway,
To be
Here, I
the
can
void?
turn on reactives again. There we go.
Hear the void. Be the void. You are the void.
Become the void that you were always
I love
meant to
being the
become.
void.
It's amazing how much more fun I've started having in Among Us when I
Uh-huh.
stopped giving a shit about anything other than making the other people in the lobby laugh.
Yep. That's why I've always had fun.
I mean, there's a reason why the game has lasted so long.
Well, I used to care about winning, and I still kind of do. I
Oh.
can't turn that completely off, but like, yeah.
Hold on, I have to get naked.
Oh,
Huh?
Huh?
I think it's
Huh?
TOS.
In game.
is that your favorite icebreaker? Getting naked? Because I would
Yeah.
imagine that's
Yeah,
like a
that's my
pretty good
favorite
one.
icebreaker.
Well, it's a party now, I guess. The void
Cherry
stares
time.
back.
Cherry got abducted. Oh
Wait, no,
When I was
wrong.
doing pageants as a kid, one of my friends' moms, before she would go on stage, would like
Mhm.
hold her by the shoulders. It would say, "Hear the music, feel the music, you are the music." It would like send her off on stage. So now anytime
That's
I can
weird.
like replace the music with anything else, I do. Hear the
Hear the
void.
fish.
Still raining.
Hear the void. Feel the void.
There, I
you
have
are the
inserted
void.
fish.
no! You are the fish.
Huh?
Joe, you said it's raining?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll catch some rainfish.
Up on the hill.
Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Yeah, what? Okay, I actually want to change my question. What is everyone's least favorite icebreaker? Yummy, you look so
I-
cool.
I don't like it. See, every time somebody says icebreaker, I have these flashbacks to all the like fucking dumb corporate meetings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm like
That's
I'm
what I've been
currently like parsing through all of my stupid corporate meetings to see like
Uh-huh.
And,
have I
like-
had one that's really egregious.
See, here's the thing. I've never had one that I've liked.
Mm-hmm.
It's
hate-
But
like,
which one's the worst? I'm going to assume that
Two
Cherry's taking
truths,
me
one
where I
lie.
need to go.
I probably only
yeah,
had
I
like
hate
one or
two
two that are
truths and a
actually
lie.
good.
I hate two
That's-
truths and a lie.
Oh, fuck
See-
two truths and a lie.
They're
My life
"Tell
has been so
something
weird that-
about yourself."
my
like,
life
okay,
has been
fucking
so
nosy.
weird that Two Truths and a Lie is actually kind of fun for me.
Mm.
Ah, lame.
I don't know. I gotta like cop out on that
I
one
just-
all the time.
Where
Because I don't
are
want
the
to come up
lamps
with a
at Deep
lie.
Oakham? Insert moth noises here.
It feels like a
Yeah, I don't-
projection. I don't know.
I'm just
I
like,
see
I
there's
don't
a
know,
trend
dude.
going between the three of us.
And then I really hate what's one thing about you that nobody would know?
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
it's like
that
most
every
things.
nobody would
I'm a
know.
private
Don't know
person.
If I tell you, then
Yeah.
then it's not, then somebody's gonna know it then.
Yeah. Also, it's like, especially in a corporate setting, it's like this is not an appropriate work conversation.
You're like, what can
What's
I
something
say?
about you that nobody knows? I killed a man once.
I'm addicted
like-
to meth.
Harry is only a
And then
head.
like I've had friends who like speak other languages, so it's like, you know, you want to use that because it's a cool fact, but then you don't want to be the person in the office that speaks the other language, because you get
Mhm.
taken advantage of.
It's not raining no more.
Well,
Absolutely.
you also,
I
depending
will
on the
t- I will-
depending on the job, you can actually make more money if you're like
Mhm.
a bilingual person in the office.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah,
also
but it didn't matter until that point, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, Brian keeps trying to make my moth eat a lamp or whatever.
Eat the lamp.
It stopped raining.
I can't
How do I
think of an
see how many fish I've
icebreaker.
gotten?
You go in your
Like
backpack.
Pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, look in your
hit
backpack.
tab,
Journal.
the journal, the little fish tab thing, and you'll see
Okay.
your freshwater, saltwater, and miscellaneous.
I've only caught freshwater because I've only been fishing in the void.
I'm gonna get my void fish, or I'm going to switch to a saltwater.
I
hook.
only need one more freshwater fish. Joe, can you check what's between a gar and a goldfish?
Gator.
Another different fish.
freshwater,
Freshwater.
a gar and a goldfish. Gar and a goldfish.
It's underneath the crawfish.
Ah,
Two
it's
bits.
the golden bass.
Oh, is this something I can only get when it's raining?
No, I don't think it's only raining.
Oh,
It's a
it's
very
very
rare
rare.
catch.
I just gotta grind for it.
Mhm.
Yeah. It helps if you use, I believe, the golden hook. Oh.
I will go buy the golden hook.
I need to color. I got a new camera. I think I need to color grade it.
Oh, is it making you look pale?
I mean, no, my
Green?
skin makes me look pale, but
Same.
it's just the whole.
Pale skin makes them look pale.
Crazy how that works.
His white boy aura does that plenty.
I've used the inside of my forearm to white balance a camera. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
How
done that as
white
well.
are you? Do you like Ultimate
No.
Frisbee?
I could do that, but I have.
Sometimes you don't have a white card with you.
I carry my white card with me everywhere.
I was waiting for stuff. It's like nobody's gonna let that sit forever.
Just let it linger.
I caught a small leech.
what are you doing
Oh,
there?
thank you.
I didn't know they had
You're
landlords
in
in
the
this game.
ground.
Alfie's a landlord.
This person's in the ground.
Oh,
going
never
fast
call me a
as
slur
hell.
again, Joe.
Meow, meow, meow,
But you said you are though. They are.
I
the
said I was a
Meow.
leech. I didn't.
meow.
I'm going to the dock. Fuck
Oh
you.
my goodness. Meow. They're doing
Yeah,
Because I
laps
think I need
around
more
me.
saltwater fish.
Meow, meow,
Meow.
meow,
A
meow,
white leech.
Meow.
meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow, meow.
Oh, they finally updated the Stream Elements chat tool to show who's because you could see shared chat before, but you couldn't see
Uh-huh.
whose chat it was from. But now they added an icon
Ah, why are you
Yeah,
using
in
Stream
the
Elements?
Stream Elements
Why are
What?
you using Stream Elements?
because I'm using
Yeah.
the plugin for Stream Elements that's built in or that's for OBS.
Ah,
What does it do?
I don't
Explore.
see no gold.
Get down.
it costs $9,999. It's at the end of the hook chain.
Oh,
the
I think
it's
you have to keep
store.
buying the stuff until you unlock it.
Yeah, maybe. It might be too
I
broke to even see it.
Prosperous. Is it the prosperous fishing rod?
No, it's not a
No.
rod.
Or
It's
is
a
it
hook.
A hook. Has increased my camp
Your
tier
camp
to
level.
unlock.
Yummy got a big fish. Big old fish.
Big old fish.
Damn, this is a fish. We got
What?
10
I'm
on
still
each
occasionally
track.
getting like 1 frame a second in this game. It's really
Oh,
disrespectful to my
no.
computer.
Chicken jockey.
Man,
Chicken
I can't
jockey.
afford
Flint and
it.
steel.
Oh.
My
I
wife
have a
asked me if I
new-
wanted to see that movie today, and I
I
was
was
like,
gonna say,
no.
like, should I see it? Because everybody keeps talking about that,
Here's-
and I feel like I could watch, a video on YouTube, but I want to like experience the whole thing.
The problem is
Here's
every
the
time
thing.
I've gone into a movie theater looking for an experience. Sorry, Pix, I will let
Flint
you
and
talk.
steel.
But every time I've gone in looking for experience, I end up in an audience filled with the most boring motherfuckers that don't do anything. They just sit there and watch the movie quietly and politely.
What assholes?
Yeah. But it's like, no, if I'm going to fucking like Rocky Horror, are you kidding me? What do you mean you're gonna sit there nicely?
Like reach Rocky Horror type, like not popularity, but I guess cult
Interaction.
Yeah, like interactivity. Like, do people know to stand up and like do something stupid or what?
Well, I
I
watched.
feel like people are forgetting that about Rocky Horror, though. It's my problem.
Well, yeah, because we don't like
Ain't
do
no
it
way.
anymore.
Yeah.
like a while back, like pre-pandemic, pre-pandemic, there was a movie theater. It was an independently owned movie theater in South Minneapolis that every year they would do an event called Can't Stop the Signal, where they would it would be Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog followed by the Serenity movie. And that was one where it was just a gathering of the nerds, and like everyone would sing along to the sing-along blog.
I would
And then-
personally hate that for some reason.
Well, then don't go.
Fair enough.
You
I don't know
know,
what the
fair enough.
signal is. I'm a talking dog over here. Bark, bark,
Talking
bark.
dog away. I love the talking dogs. How do I mute up? I forget my speak button. I remembered the kiss button, but because I don't have a face, it doesn't work. I showed a complete. I was playing this
It's
game.
G.
Okay. I was playing this game the other day, and I remembered that you can eat people out in this game, and so I taught a
What?
stranger how to do that.
Oh. Yeah.
I remember that.
Excuse me, I've been fishing this whole time, and now you tell me that I can have some real fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
because you can sit down. If you hold V, you get the expression wheel, and you can also dive by hitting double jump. So if you time your dive right, you can dive into somebody's crotch and do the kissing emote, which makes hearts appear all over your head while they're sitting down, and it makes your head bob. It's so
Oh
bad.
my lord.
Oh god,
Blah 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 blah.
I caught a sunfish.
Joe, stop eating my ass. Oh,
Got
emotes
that
is C.
dog
I'm
in
sorry,
there.
I lied. Props is V. Is anyone else experiencing ant season?
Huh?
Are there
Not
just like
right
fucking
now.
ants wandering around?
Where?
Like in real life or in the game?
Yes, in real life.
Are you talking about like the little tiny ants or like
Little bug
moths?
ants, little tiny ones, like the little ones that like they search. They're just out there searching for food, and if they don't find any, they'll go away. But they're still just here.
Oh, like sugar ants.
Yeah,
Well, you just gotta clean your house then.
I
my
think you're
house is
just
perfectly clean. They're
describing-
not finding anything. They're just wandering over my monitor. I'm not like
you
an.
might
This
wanna look
isn't an
again.
Asmongold situation.
Oh, God.
You gotta get.
There could be like
That's
something like that you just
That's a
don't
very
realize is
aggressive
down there.
fix.
Because they
Mhm.
will
Pet
find.
spiders.
I could get a pet spider to help with that. That would be really cute. If I got like a
Oh,
jumping
gosh.
spider, that would be
Go
so
get some
cute.
daddy long legs.
I love daddy long legs. That's one of my favorite
Insane
top
thing.
10 daddies.
Insane thing to call a spider. I
What's
will
the other
stand
9
by that
daddies?
till the day I die.
They're not
Insane
spiders.
thing for a fucking scientist to look at and say, "This is a daddy long legs."
They're not spiders.
You know what I mean?
Look at that spider with the long legs. You should call it a long leg spider. No, that's not weird enough. You gotta spice
Daddy
it up a little
long
bit.
legs. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make
Call
everybody
it daddy.
uncomfortable.
Call her daddy.
That was wild to me when I figured out that certain species of spiders aren't really spiders.
Yeah. they're
No, every
fun.
species of spider is a spider.
But the ones
You
you
know
would
what?
call a spider are actually not spiders. And you're like, huh? What? That don't make no sense.
Who's the
'Cause they
what?
don't have
I'm
a
sorry,
butt.
I'm being
I
asked.
think
What's
daddy
the
long
number
legs
one
only have,
daddy? I
like-
also want us to crowdsource this. I want this to be a topic.
Pyramid head?
Oh, true.
What?
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Also, for another one of the icebreakers, can I name a sport? Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Sheriff, can you name a sport?
Ball catch.
Okay, wait. Chat
Nailed it.
says daddy long
wasn't
legs
answering the
are
question, though.
spiders.
Which chat?
Webfishing chat.
Oh.
Cellar spider, yeah.
Spiders
It is a
typically referred to
spider.
as... But no. Cellar spiders are something else. I'm talking about harvestmen.
Which is
There's
also a
two
really
from
weird
the
name
species
for...
named daddy long legs.
I'm
Okay.
harvestman.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Harvestmen?
Okay.
I had an infestation of harvestmen in my house, and I couldn't sleep. It was so fucking scary. They were like coming out of the vents. I felt like I was in a horror movie.
That's
Oh
so
my
cute.
God.
Fucking
That is
many.
so
There was-
cute.
No,
That sounds
I love
horrifying.
it
them.
wasn't. I fucking hate them.
Oh, it's raining over by where
was
I am.
so scared.
Where are you?
Apparently that
Behind
means
us.
something.
Where are you?
I'm by a ladder that's just past the lighthouse. I just fell into the water.
Lighthouse? Okay.
We can see the cloud in the sky.
Fresh
see the
or
cloud.
Oh,
saltwater?
It's freshwater.
I love an army of animals just starts bounding towards you.
I am now on burkemuseum.org. Myth.
Oh.
A daddy long legs is a kind of spider.
Harvestmen
that's-
are
this is a tricky
arachnids, but
one.
not spiders.
Unfortunately,
the
different
cellar
people
spiders
call
are
completely
spiders.
different creatures by the daddy term. Okay.
So they're a
Probably
spider
not
if they
in
have the butt. If they don't
Booty,
have the
booty,
butt,
booty,
then
booty,
they're
Will
not.
the
Rockin'
real
around.
daddy long legs please stand up?
Please stand
This is
up.
funny.
According to
stand
the
up.
cellar spider wiki, fascinating wiki to exist, people also call crane flies daddy long legs.
Huh? I'm not daddy
If
long
it got
legs.
tiny body, long legs.
Yeah, okay, because
Fair
I'm
enough.
looking at the three of them. The crane fly is what we call the daddy long legs, because I don't ever see those other two spiders, and it does fly. And this also says they
Daddy
don't eat
long legs do
mosquitoes.
not fly.
An absolutely incredible day to learn that there are flying spiders.
there
This
are
is not a
they're not
spider.
spiders.
It only has 6 legs.
It looks like a big ol' mosquito, but it
It
technically
looks like a
cannot
really big
bite.
mosquito.
No, I know what a crane fly is. I'm just I'm just commenting on what people are saying, not what reality is.
Oh. You love spiders? They're your favorite animal, Cherry? I love spiders also, too. I once let a
I'm a
wasp,
resident
like,
spider
wander around
hater.
on my hand for, like, several
I
minutes. Like, I
refuse
picked
to
it
believe
up
that
and I was
crane
just letting it
flies
wander around.
Don't eat mosquitoes. Okay, well,
Harvestmen are tiny potatoes with legs. Exactly.
I think
That's
they're
what a daddy long
terrifying.
leg is. That's fair.
Well, one, not concerning. Hundreds coming out of your vents, sort of concerning.
Yeah, that would terrify me. I'm scared of ants for the same reason. Ants are the only bugs I don't fuck with.
crane flies don't eat. They just starve themselves to death.
Wait, are
In
crane flies
service
not
of
the same as
fucking
mosquito
what?
hawks? Because I was thinking that too, Will. Mosquito hawks are named that because they only eat mosquitoes, but they look like giant mosquitoes.
Mosquito
Yeah.
hawk is a common name for crane flies.
Okay, so we are talking about the same thing. Yeah, they scare me, but I appreciate them, so I don't kill them.
Rainflies don't eat mosquitoes.
Yeah, they do. They're called mosquito hawks.
It says they don't eat anything. They just they
They just
mate and then they
die.
die. Yeah.
Huh?
Technically
It literally
speaking,
says they will
uh,
sometimes drink nectar, but other than that, they don't eat.
Yeah. Their needle can't really feed on anything, so they just drink nectar when they can. They are
You call
widely
them
regarded
mosquito
as a
assassins?
useless
That's cool.
animal in the animal
No!
kingdom.
There's no such thing.
Mosquito hawks
Well,
are
they don't
trash
do
to your
anything and
bugs.
don't contribute to
No.
anything.
You don't know that.
Nothing really
You
eats
just
them
can't
for
see what they
subsistence.
contribute.
No, they're useless.
Okay.
They
It's you.
suck.
One of my
Let's
favorite
see.
bugs, but still trashed here.
It's my favorite thing, but I have awful taste.
Yeah, mood. That's me whenever I suggest like most forms of media. Like, I like this thing, it's dog shit. I like it because it's stupid.
We figured out that Mexican jumping beans are real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's not the bean that's jumping. It's the tiny little
Oh.
larva inside of it.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, it's a little
Growing
moth.
up.
It's a little moth larva.
Marth?
Martha,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just get their
spends
freak on inside the
99%
bean
of
and
its
just
life-
like
are they raving or are they like having sex?
No, there's
Well,
there's
no,
only
they're by
one. So
themselves.
Oh, yeah, you can't say get their freak on when you're not talking about copying.
well, they're being freaky. They're just not being
You know?
freaky in that sense.
I don't know.
I feel like this conversation counts as drop everything and be a hater about something that does not matter even a little bit.
Wait, what are we being a hater about?
Anything you want, pick something.
I feel like we
Anything
all
I
saw
would
the
be a
same
hater
video.
about would matter, though. That's the problem.
See, the thing is like the only thing that I can think of that I'm genuinely passionately a hater about that is not super consequential is going to really piss Alfie off and potentially.
Oh, now I want to know.
Sunshine, would you go,
I fucking hate
girl?
bicyclists on the road.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I also don't want to be on the road. My thing is, I agree with you, but for like, listen. I think the kind of person that you are and the kind of person that rides bikes on the road are the two people that can most effectively work together to increase the number of bike lanes.
The thing is, though, you remember that I've told you that I've actively hit a bicyclist.
Yes,
with my
you
car.
have actively made a bicyclist go over your truck while their bike goes under your truck. Yes, I do
true.
remember
my
that.
God.
Holy
On
shit.
purpose or?
It was their
no,
fault.
and apparently it was the bicyclist's fucking fault.
Yeah. They're like, so. Let me set the scene for you. It's like a packed downtown side street, right? So it's one lane each direction. The lane that I'm going is clear. The lane that's going the opposite direction is just stacked up waiting for a light.
Much like the two people waiting for you to acknowledge them that were just raided in by Neonite.
It literally just happened. I muted. Leave me alone.
I can't believe you didn't immediately.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go talk to people who aren't haters.
Oh, don't you dare mute, you stupid.
Yay.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Raiders, not haters.
He's deafened.
But no, so
He's undeafened.
Wow. Hi,
So-
Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
On-
Raiders.
on the
Hi, Raiders.
so on the side where the cars are stopped waiting for the light, there is an alleyway. This I see two bicyclists come out of the alleyway and stop behind like a big white van that is staying there.
Rats.
One of them did not stop and just kept going straight into my lane of traffic. I'm going like 20 miles an hour. And so I just stand on my brakes. And I still hit him. I don't know how fast I'm going at the time. I don't mean to stereotype, but I believe this person was probably homeless.
Okay.
Which makes me seem so much better because not only did I hit a bicyclist.
What?
You also hit a homeless
Dude.
person with your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, he had like a bunch of bags and like stuff strapped to his bike.
Oh, to be fair, I do that constantly. And I'm not homeless, allegedly.
But just with the way that this guy was, I
Okay.
believe that he was probably homeless. And so I like he goes over my hood and like crumples down by the driver. He lands leaning against my driver door, so I cannot get out of my truck.
my
It's a
God.
truck. It's a Chevy Avalanche. His bike goes like
Avalanche.
underneath my truck and stuff. I cannot get out of my truck to go help this guy, so I'm just like sitting there. Somebody from the like the opposite lane of traffic like gets out to help the guy. The dude is out cold.
Oh.
Oh my God.
And like there in that massive lane of traffic was an ambulance. So they pull out, they whip a U-ey, they check this guy. This dude wakes up, he's pissed. I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know?
Why?
You got
Yeah,
in
what
the
do you mean?
car.
I mean, he could have
I
been
mean, to be
many.
fair, if it's his fault, like, you don't get to be mad.
I don't know.
No, like he could have been he could have been mad because I hit him with my truck. He also could have been mad because of some other things. Like
He also could
You
have been
know-
mad because now he has
Not
to
being
pay for
fair.
a ambulance.
no, he doesn't.
Okay.
He ended up declining care.
Uh,
But like finally, once he's up, I get out of my truck. Like I pull off, off to the side. I get out of my truck and like I walk up to him. I'm like, "Are you okay, man?" He's like, that stops. Like his whole body language changes. He gets calm, turns to me and says, "Are you okay?" I said, me? I'm fine. And then he goes immediately back to,
Oh my
I mean,
lord.
he seems like a fine guy, if a guy that should be aware of traffic.
Right?
At least he stopped. Unlike
What do you
you.
mean at least he stopped? I stopped him.
At least he stopped yelling to see if you were
Oh.
okay.
No, then he got back on his bike, which was miraculously fine. And he drives away. And so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do, because, like, you know, I had somebody stop, like, he was like, hey, I saw the whole thing, you weren't at fault. Like, if you need a witness, let me know. And they give me his business card. And stuff. But,
Was
like,
he a,
I'm,
was
like,
he a
sitting there-
personal injury lawyer? Like, what?
No, he actually owns a limo company.
Oh.
I'm
So I still have his card, and if I ever need a like, if I ever am in a point in my life where I can, like, have a use for a limo, I'm calling him.
I'm
But-
gonna call those guys that definitely did a hit directly in front of me.
But no. So like he like wanders off on his bicycle, seeming fine. And I'm
Despite
just like
all
sitting there like, what
odds.
the fuck do I do? And so I ended up just like, I called the police non-emergency number. And I'm like, hey, like,
I mean, it's good
just,
to
this
report
just
the
happened.
accident.
Like, it's like, well, because what I don't want is I don't want later to like be accused of fleeing the scene of an accident.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't
Well,
need
even
that.
if you did, he
He
fled
left
already.
first. He fled.
Well, that's what the cops said too. I'm
So
like, 'cause
there's literally
I'm like,
nothing
what
you do.
should I like do? And they're like, well, we could send a unit out. Is the guy still there? I'm like, no, he went away. And it's like, well, then I guess there's really like, do you know like where he went? And I just said like away. like, this is just, there's houses here. This is not like, you know, it's not like he said, I am going to such and such
He
location.
rode off and the fog consumed him.
And so they're like, well, I guess there's nothing we could do anyways. And then I'm like, cool. And so I hang
Yeah.
up and I just drive home. Fun fact, I was having an issue with my brakes. That not anything that would have stopped me from braking faster,
Uh-huh.
but I had like a light on.
Just
and
enough
me
to make you worry that you would be at
Mhm.
fault.
No. This is just, yeah, no. My brakes had broken, and I had gotten them fixed, but the light that like in your vehicle that goes, holy fuck, your brakes are broken, stop whatever you're doing or whatever, was still on because the sensor hadn't reset. Me slamming on the brakes as hard as I did reset that sensor.
Oh, sick. That guy fixed your truck.
Yeah,
You should pay him for that.
the homeless
I wanna be-
bicyclist did what my mechanic could not.
I don't want to be
It was the light.
yelled at for asking this, but if a light comes on that says brake, I should do something about it.
It depends. How much do you like bicyclists?
I mean, I thought it was like turn. Well, I'm like so serious. I thought it was turning on because I was hitting my brakes, because it like really will only come on when I'm like
While you're
stopped at a red light.
Are you talking about the red lights on the back of your car?
No, like it's the word
No.
brake on my dash.
On your dash, yeah.
On a red light. And like
check
anytime I'm sitting at a red light, it turns on.
check your brake fluid.
Okay. I'm
Yeah, that's not a normal light
Do
that should
something
come on.
about
You should
that.
you
No,
should
it's
look
not.
at that.
It was just like I was like, I mean, it's coming
I mean,
on
there's
when I hit my
work-
brakes. Like that maybe it's just telling me my brakes are engaged
No,
or
There's
that-
worse
something.
questions to ask.
That light
that a
usually
friend
turns
mine?
on when you have low brake fluid or low brake pressure.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I had a friend.
It's
of mine
okay. You
ask,
live in an entirely flat city, as far as I'm concerned.
But so my truck actually
Yes.
has like two separate brake lights. There's the one for like, hey, there might be a problem, and then there's another one that like the light will flash and there'll be a constant dinging, being like, you have a big fucking problem. Pull over right now. And that was the
It also
light that
turns
was
on
on.
if your e-brake is up, yeah.
Oh, I did know
That's
about the
what I
e-brake, but mine
figured.
mine is like you would know if it was on. Like you wouldn't even be able to fucking drive the car. It would be
Well,
like in your
if
way.
you left it on and kept driving, you'll burn out the e-brake.
Well, yeah. But no, like it would be in your way if you like tried to move the fucking Prindle. What is it? Gear shift.
The
Prindle.
Brindle.
That's the only word that can come to mind.
And more
Hey
food,
guys, I caught
yeah.
a fish.
You did?
Yeah.
What kind?
Big.
Wiggly
I've
one.
had turtle.
Oh,
Turtle.
Big
Turtle.
fish.
Whoa, my god!
Oh my god, I'm still getting like one frame.
I think you
Sometimes.
get one frame every time we pull out a real big fish.
Fish too
Gosh,
big,
put it
must
away.
you can't load. Should have
Are
installed this
you
game on
in-
my
Are
solid
you
state
at the
drive.
pond with us? Where are you?
Me?
Yeah, where are you?
Bless
I
you.
was fishing off at the top of the lighthouse and I ran out of bait, so I had to go.
Oh my god, I love
Oh.
doing that.
Who's the red guy?
Yeah, at one point I started
Me.
driving. No, I had that thing with the emergency brake, the same thing because I always my fucking mother never turns on the emergency brake when she parks her car to get out.
I don't either.
To
Are
be
we
fair, if
supposed
it's
like
an
she-
automatic transmission, you really don't have to.
Yes,
It
but
depends
also
on
I
where
grew
you
up in the
live.
mountains. You put that shit
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
Because everywhere you're parking is on an incline of some sort. But my mother just never does it. And so when I was driving us around, I was driving us up some like scenic mountains in my area. And so they wanted to get out and look at this like outlook area. So I said, okay, I parked, I put it on the emergency brake. And so then when we were done, we got back in the car. I forgot to turn off my emergency brake. And so I just drove away with the emergency thing engaged. And I'm like, I feel like there's something wrong. And so I like am like, what do I do here? Because this is like one of my first
You like
times
nail the
driving.
gas because you're like, come on, gotta go faster. What the hell's going on? Why is it so slow?
But no, my mom's friend Ashley was in the car. Thank you for the sobbing frog ass.
Hi, Steve.
he's sad.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Thank you for
Hello?
the sobbing frog ass.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve didn't give the
Cool.
frog ass.
No,
Joe
it
gave the
was
frog ass.
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe's the
Joe.
frog ass.
Joe.
It's my new
It was
It was
favorite
my
email.
favorite frog ass.
I'm sorry, is that a Emma Frost border on your
It is.
profile photo? Oh
It is,
my
absolutely.
lord. It
But
moves.
yeah,
could
so
do
Does she
what
move? She
happened?
doesn't move for me.
You might have to
She
hover
does- she
over
just
her for her to
wiggles.
move.
Oh, she doesn't. Like, I've hovered over her. Oh, I need to see it move. Somebody else play
but-
Marvel
Whenever
and
you
do the
talk.
quest.
I like my
I've
little
played it, but I don't know
Last of
anything.
Us one, so I'm leaving it like that.
I was
Oh.
wondering what that was.
Yeah, it's
Where'd you
quick
get that
steps.
from?
Crow.
I just watched Nad.
Oh, the crow hates
Oh,
me.
really? Nice.
Yeah, it's in
Have
the
you
They're gonna
guys
Discord.
take it
seen-
away from you.
That's fine.
Have you
But
guys
yeah,
seen
anyway,
They're
Buggy's
going
my
email?
my mom's friend Ashley was like sitting not cockpit, shotgun. And so she looks over, she sees the brake
Shotgun.
lights on because the emergency light's on, and she just yells, brake. So I slam on the brakes, I whip around, like, what the fuck is happening? And she goes, oh, no, your brake light's on. I was telling you your brake light was on. And I'm like, you don't say brake while someone is
That's not what she said.
driving.
Yeah. What?
She just yelled, brake. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Break.
Instead of saying, hey, I think your brakes are on. Your
Yeah.
e-brake, just
Yeah, turn off
screams
your
the word
e-brake.
brake.
You just joined my Discord?
Um,
Oh, thank you.
But anyway, so yeah, about bicyclists on the road and
Uh-huh.
hating them.
That's fair.
No, it's just like in my experience, Minneapolis is a very progressive city, and we've been building bike lanes for everybody, and then they do like people will scream about wanting bike lanes and then not fucking use them,
See, that's not an issue here.
and then like we
Are
have
the
as
bike-
much right to be on the road as you. It's like, but you go like it's a 50-mile an
Are you
hour
talking
speed limit.
about-
You're going 20 miles an hour.
Is there
They
like
run red- they
are there
run
things
red
that are
lights.
obstructing the bike lanes where you are?
In some places, but not in every place. Like there are places where there's like protected bike lanes where it's like a bike lane and then a like median barrier and then the lanes of traffic.
I like those. I love those. I want
I
more
like
of
those.
those.
I see. I would think
Those
that
are the
bicyclists
solution.
would love them too. But then like and then they'll like rolling stop through stop signs and shit and like ignore red lights and
Oh,
To be
yeah.
fair-
all
There's one
sorts of
like
shit.
there's one bike lane by my house. It's literally the bike path in the park. They have a stop sign on the path. It is not like a stop sign
Yeah,
that
it's
any
not
car
for car.
would see.
Yeah.
And they will fucking run it. It's like you have a green light
No.
right here. You know that this green light means people turn
Mm-hmm.
over your lane and you have a stop sign. Why would you not stop and look? All the time. All the
Busy.
time.
Gotta get to work.
There is one light in the city that I live in that I've encountered where I will run it as a bicyclist, because it's like it's not an intersection, it's like a T intersection, and so even the people turning in are not going to be touching the bike lane.
Oh yeah.
But even then I'm like, if I see somebody there like that's like actively turning, I'm not going to like get in there like in case they overjudge the turn and like get too close to the bike lane. But I'm like, if there's nobody there, or if somebody's like just coming up, I don't care about crossing that. No, like it's just like walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
I
I
think
ride
they're
motorcycles, and like sometimes your bike is, the sensor won't detect your motorcycle, and so the light will just never change.
Yeah, that
And
happens
there
to me all
are
the time.
rules. There are rules for how you deal with that. Like eventually, I think it's like you have to wait like 2 full cycles worth of like the light should have changed by now, like twice over, and then you can treat it like a stop sign. Essentially,
What
just
I
like,
do, because I'm a bicycle, I wander up onto the pedestrian thing so I can hit a little button.
what's funny is
That's good. That's a good idea.
in a lot of places,
That's also
especially
how I
in
make
downtown
left-hand turns,
Minneapolis.
because I don't go into left-hand turn lane because I don't fuck with going into the car lanes if I can help it. I will pull up onto the right side, like where the people go, hit the button, cross on the crosswalk, and then cross on the crosswalk again to get catty corner of where I'm going. But continue.
I'm trying to get my train of thought back.
You were talking about cycles of the lights, motorcycle.
Yeah. In especially in downtown Minneapolis, but in so many places around here, the lights are specifically timed to each other. And so the crosswalk buttons literally do nothing but make a beep sound to make some people feel better.
Beep. Some of the ones here do something. And I know this because I have started going on and clicking some of them. The light closest to my house, like the crosswalk, blatantly does not do anything, to the point where even when it's our turn to go, like with the traffic pattern, it won't stop being a red hand.
I miss Sophie.
And we had to cross that today, and so my wife was like, "Oh, but it says red," and I'm like, "I don't give a shit. It'll say red until fucking sky turns purple. Let's fucking go."
Sky turns purple where you live?
Oh, Will's here. Will. I didn't realize we were in the game.
Yeah,
Will, join the fucking Discord that I keep sending you to, Will. I swear to God.
Meow.
Isn't Will in the Discord now? I thought I saw.
Is Will in Chef Cats?
I don't know.
If Will's in...
I feel like
I feel like I invited him like several times, and I don't know if he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my
Will
boy.
is in fact here.
Hey.
Hello, Will.
Welcome. I was just getting. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's fair. You're fishing.
I'm fishing now. I saw the reason I'm here is I looked up the game on Steam, and someone drew a picture on the ground in one of the pictures and on the Steam page. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I want to buy chalk.
You need to save up enough money to buy chalk from the from the store.
That's what I'm looking.
It's right in the distance.
My goal.
Is the chalk consumable, or do you just own it forever?
You own it
forever, I believe.
You do have to get a chalk for each color, though. Like, I only have white chalk.
I think the only thing that's consumable is, like, the drinks.
Yeah. Vending machine items are the only consumables.
There's consumable bait. The bait is consumable.
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah.
True.
You can eat anything if you try.
You can eat everything at least once.
True.
I've eaten shark.
But no, Pixel, to your point, there's only one road that I have to go down to get to work every day that doesn't have a bike lane. And it's so stupid that it doesn't have a bike lane. I've been bitching about it forever. But somebody at one point, like, I was just riding my bike, and my bike isn't slow. Like, it's a 35-mile-an-hour road, and my bike goes 30 miles an hour. So it's not it's not miserably slow to be behind me. But I still had somebody like pull out around me and shout, "Get out of the fucking road!" But I'm like, and I shouted back, like telling them to like kill himself or something. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
As one would.
An average interaction
you
between
you
a
would do very
bicyclist
well here in
and a
Massachusetts.
motorist.
Yeah, no, but it's like literally there, like that's a road that doesn't even have a sidewalk. It is a road, and then it is like a ditch, like it's like a gutter, and it's like where exactly do you expect me to be going?
In the
No, I
ditch.
bitch about this road,
Gutter.
but also like because on one end of it there's like a nursing home, and so if the nursing home people ever like leave and want to go up the road, they are just like wheelchairing through the street. Like I've seen this happen, and
Aw.
I've been like, oh god. I've been tempted to like stop and be like, if we get a rope, I can pull you. Surely
And
it'll
I'm
be
probably gonna
faster.
say-
Sure, tie it around my neck.
I've bought new bait, but it's still showing my old one.
You have to go in
gotta
and
what?
change it.
You
Yeah.
have to select it.
Oh, and
yeah.
where?
Tab.
Where?
Forget what button
You have
it
to
is.
go.
Oh, B.
Tab,
It's
you
not
have to
tab, it's
go-
B.
Oh, B. I'm sorry. I lied.
B.
I'm sorry to have lied to you.
Bees in the trap.
I'm used to it.
Bees in the trap.
Also, I do want to scroll back ages and ages. Addie the pharmacy tech says, my hot take is people should try saying the medicine/chemical names instead of just giving up outright without trying. This is based as fuck because they're not hard to say, and also because it would shut people up from doing that whole, oh, if I can't pronounce it, it must be bad for me. Because it's like, no, you can pronounce it. You're just not trying. You just can't
my
read.
Bible
They only
the other
pronounce
day.
normal words.
Well, cyanide is one of the chemicals found in an apple.
Yeah.
Apple seed.
Like,
I agree with that. I try to say my medicine names when I go, and then I feel a similar way about people who like refuse to say people's names because they're afraid they'll say it wrong.
Yeah. Like,
Oh my god,
just
yeah.
Either
I'm like,
try
just
or go.
try.
Yeah, either try, or what you can do is you can just very easily go, I don't, like, I see this written down, but I don't know how to say it. Can you teach me how to pronounce it real quick?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't want to be
Like-
rude. Yeah.
Like they just won't try. They're just like, you over there. I'm like, okay, you know their name. Like you can
Yeah.
try.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
I
raining
don't
by the
wanna
camp
say it
now,
wrong.
by the way.
It's like, so
Um,
try.
They're, like,
No.
the, you know, with, I'm not going to give away where I work, but,
I know where you work.
it's very, it's not an international, but they're an international company, but there's a lot of diversity where I work, and so some of the names are very, not ones that I've had practice saying.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. And so, you know, most of the time I'll like give it a shot, and it's like I think I can figure out what this is. You know, like I'll do it, and then sometimes I'll be wrong, and they'll correct me, and I'll say, "Oh, sorry about that." And, every once in a while, you know, I'll be like, you know, "Sorry, how do you pronounce your name?" And they'll tell me, and then I'll say it, and then every once in a while, it's like, "I'm not going to attempt that name. How are you today? How can I help you?" Instead of saying their name. It's like, that's just, I don't think my tongue moves that way.
I mean, and if it's like somebody you're only interacting with like every once in a while, I feel like it's less of a big deal. But like if you're interacting with somebody on like a regular basis, you should
Oh, yeah,
ask.
absolutely. If it's like, you know, we all work for the same company, so
Uh-huh.
there's like a non-zero chance that I'm going to interact with people more than once. But, yeah, no, like, yeah, if you work with somebody regularly and you can't give them the most basic of respect of like learning how to pronounce their name properly, that is a pretty big fuck up on your part. Like that
Yeah.
is, yeah. It's such a it's something that everyone takes for granted, and it's such a basic form of respect.
I had a teacher in
That's
high
how I
school.
feel. Like, just say the name.
I had a teacher in high school who told me she's going to call me Sophia because her niece's dog's name was Sophie.
Oh.
Okay.
Like,
What does that have to do
what?
with you?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Can only one
hated
person
that
have a
bitch.
name?
You could have just kept that to yourself. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And then so she
didn't
called me
have to tell
Sophia
her.
the entire time, and I was like, "That's not my name."
That's like a very selfish reason why not to call somebody by their name. Like,
exactly.
oh,
See-
my niece had a dog, and No.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know your
like treat
niece.
you
I don't care.
like a real person because it makes me feel weird.
Well,
See, like, I would have never had the balls to do this when I was in school, but these days I would have just been like, okay, cool, I'm gonna call you by not your name too.
Yeah, like
Except I'm gonna make it way, way worse.
Tara, how do you
I
feel
should have
right
just
now?
first named her.
I feel in danger, if I'm honest.
Why?
I feel a little bit like I'm about to be kidney punched. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do feel as though I am.
Don't you think you're being a little hysterical?
Yeah, don't you think
Whoa.
that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I might be a little paranoid, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little the void. I can see from my peripherals, and then I feel the danger of a kidney. Oh. I am being surrounded by the void, and I feel my kidneys are feeling a little in danger. But you know, we make do. We're just fishing, and you know.
I'm gonna
we
count to
fight
3.
through.
And we're gonna
Okay.
see what happens
Why
when I
would you do
finish.
that?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm up here now.
I'm in the bushes.
Ow!
I'm glad we had that
Train your
conversation, Tara.
kidneys.
Huh?
I said
What'd
I'm
you
glad we
say to
had that
me?
conversation.
Yeah. I don't have my UI is gone for some reason. I don't know what I pressed.
There's a button you
Don't
can
need it.
press. I don't know what it is.
There is a button. I don't know what it is either.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck in these
H.
bushes.
H. Press H.
Stealing Alfie's fish.
I caught a glistening toad, you
Press
stupid.
N.
Oh my god, that had real emotion behind it.
I am very trapped.
Trying to take my fucking toad from me, you bitch.
Oh, you eat them?
Oh, there we go.
Huh? I would
I
never
figured
eat.
it out.
I don't eat toad. I eat toad.
Eat toes?
Toes.
What toes doing?
It's
I found a
so-
coin bag.
it's
Oh,
so
Pixel, you can buy beer in this game.
I
think
saw,
I've
yeah.
peaked in this game.
You can get drunk.
I think I've got as good as I can get.
I don't like beer in real life. It's
Oh, I
not
have to
exactly
go-
my video game fantasy to drink beer.
Oh. Not even with the boys? Yeah,
He's
I know
so
the song.
good. He's so good.
My alcohol tolerance is so high,
Pregnant
beer is basically
Sonic.
non-alcoholic for me anyways.
Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get a good angle on this.
Ah.
How do I kiss?
Oh wow.
I'm kissing his pregnant belly.
I am having the most confusing interaction
Yes, he's
with
pregnant
my dad
now.
over text
He is
right
now.
I couldn't angle his mouth.
There you go.
You all need Jesus.
Will has Jesus. The rest of us not so much.
There's nothing wrong
Sonic
with
is pregnant. Yeah,
pregnant.
there's
My
nothing
dad-
wrong with him.
My dad texted me, "You got cheese?" And I was like, "Okay." And I went and looked. I said, "All I have is fresh mozzarella and a block of pecorino." He said, "What kind of cheese are you supposed to use on it?" And I said, "On what?" Because you opened this conversation with, "Do you have cheese?" Like, I don't know. I now realize he's talking about like a caprese salad, but I was like, "What?"
That reminds me of like Alfie knows this person, Sloth.
Uh-huh.
Fucking
Yeah.
she'll text me out of nowhere and she
Wait,
like
when did I catch the
she's-
super duper rare golden bass? I'm sorry? Hold on. Why do I have this title that says that I caught the super duper rare bass? When the fuck did I catch this?
Oh. You weren't
Anyway, continue.
paying attention.
I wasn't.
she likes to text me starting in the middle of a conversation that we have not had yet. Like
I love that.
she'll text me, she's like, yeah, so I'm getting an estimate for for my car. Like I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was like the implication was that like she had totaled her car. She's like, yeah, I'm getting my estimate for my car today. And I'm like, what the fuck? You were in a crash? What the fuck happened?
Like, yeah, hold on, back up.
Like,
2 steps. Hold on.
Yeah.
Group makeout session.
Yeah, we never
with
talked about
Sonic
a
drawing.
salad.
Yeah, we're sharing.
Yeah, my dad's coming over and we're grilling lamb. So I was like, I don't know what he means. Like, where would I be putting cheese? It's a lamb.
in the lamb.
The
I see
cheese
lamb.
goes.
That's a little too.
And the lamb.
There's
I
like
don't know
a
if I would do cheese on lamb.
Is-
cult-like activity happening.
Will, is this Sonic pregnant? Is that why he's holding
That's
his
what's
belly and
pregnant,
looking
yeah.
really happy about it?
Yeah. Or he can have just eaten a lot if you're
Oh,
uncomfortable.
He's having like
I'm
a.
not a
Yeah,
fan.
he's
funny
fine.
That smile makes me
Yeah.
uncomfy. It's not
Okay,
good.
now it looks like I'm giving. I want to kiss the pregnant belly. Now
Oh.
it just looks like I'm giving head.
It
Yeah,
kind of
it
does.
really
It kind of
does.
does.
It really does. Yeah.
Slurp, slurp.
All right, I'm never gonna
Oh
get
my
better at this
gosh.
game.
Are you
Okay.
supposed to?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, this is the peak. This is my top.
Joe and I are human centipeding it a little bit.
Oh lord.
Yeah, a little.
How did it end
Today's
up
a
on this
horrible
again?
day. Alright. Will, was that all you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here now.
Fair. You're allowed to leave. Don't let me hold you at gunpoint.
I'm not gonna leave.
Good, because I think that would make Sonic go away.
Oh yeah, that.
Anyways,
that just ruined it.
Sorry.
Instead of talking about human centipedes and pregnant Sonic, what about we talk about the last icebreaker question that we haven't touched on yet?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Create a
What
new
is
and
the
terrible
last one?
holiday idea. I will start. I think that there should be a holiday where you get to yell at retail workers.
I don't agree.
I don't
That
agree.
sounds
I
horrible.
also disagree.
Holiday.
Well,
Does
I mean,
it-
that is
wait,
like
hold on,
all-
hold on,
that's
hold
like
on, hold on,
every
hold on.
day. Every day people
Yeah,
do
they-
that.
Yeah, that's what
They
I want
do
to
do that
ask
every
is,
time,
does
yeah.
it restrict
No, like, it's a
yelling
day
to
where it's
only the one
expected and
day, like the
acceptable.
purge?
I don't know.
It's the purge.
I feel
So
like
he's saying,
they
he's saying
answered
it's
that.
one day they get it all out and then they don't scream at anybody any other time.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's like
Oh.
the day where it's expected to happen.
So Black
Oh.
So
Friday.
every day.
So Black Friday.
But hey, in my
Mother's
defense,
Day
in my
and Black
defense, it does say
Friday
a
and-
terrible holiday idea.
yeah, this.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
you're
It's
right.
terrible.
If you wanted a good holiday idea, it would be the opposite. It would be a day where the retail workers are allowed to yell back and you can't be fired for it.
That's
That
pretty
is a
cool.
good
I do
holiday day.
believe that retail workers should get to kill one person a year.
I agree too.
What if you're that one person?
And it can be their manager.
It sucks. Don't go
It
shopping.
can, yes. It can also be another retail worker.
I would have died so many fucking times, man.
I would have killed
All
so many
I'm
of my
saying
coworkers.
is, if you had a holiday to yell at, retail workers, the next day would have to be Suicide Awareness Day.
Jesus.
Because that is just too much on their poor little bodies.
I feel like a day
agree.
where all retail
Oh,
workers call out
2012.
sick has a nice ring to it.
The day the world stands still, but not sci-fi.
Horrible holiday idea.
I think that's just called a general strike,
Yeah, it is.
You know?
which I would be down
was
for.
there.
I'm so down for that.
I don't agree with
horrible.
general strikes because, like, what about the sergeants? Are they striking too?
The
It's a
sergeants?
slippery slope.
Hang on.
Like what kind of sergeants?
Here's a privilege that I have that I don't exercise very often, but
Oh.
I just server
What is
muted
it?
Alfie.
I didn't even notice!
How could you?
I say
Do you
holiday.
think they've noticed?
That's a
No.
privilege everyone has, you stupid bitch.
I know.
Anyone
That's
can
not
do that.
contradicting what I said.
Here's the thing,
How do
Pixel.
you-
I was waiting with bated breath to see if you would do it. Wait. I had to check and make sure I was still talking because everyone got too quiet. I got scared you'd definitely.
You guys miss. I kind of miss Alfie.
Oh, man. Sometimes you can still hear the
Aw.
voice.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pixel and Heisty both have all fucking day with me. Heisty, you should play Repo after Schedule 1.
Repo? I'm not good
Someone
at
just
Repo. I
start
feel like I
hosting
left
Repo.
my team down every time I
Who the
play.
fuck is
Oh,
who the fuck
listen,
is
if your
good at
team is
Repo?
making you feel like you've let them, yeah. Bad team. If so.
Here's the thing. I actually want to. I've been thinking about it. I want to get a group of people like that. It's the same people every week to play Repo, because I want to get a group together where we actually do like try hard it and
I
like
would not
try
be
to
part of
get
that group.
far.
I can't do that.
Terry, you're just wait.
I'm
Terry,
not
you're
good at
sticking
it.
to
I'm
4.
not good at it either. We would grow together. Like that's a part of the journey. It's like learning and getting better.
I've never played a repo. I don't have a game.
Oh.
Tara,
Why is it
one of these days I'm gonna
No,
buy you
this
every
is
single
fun.
game in the world.
All of them?
All of them.
That's so many games.
You should just join Alfie's fucking Steam family that they
You
keep trying to
could,
get
but
me
the
to
problem is
join.
that wouldn't help me play games with Tiraf because there's only one copy of Repo in my family.
True.
Yeah. I would only be able to play.
Just
with
cyberbully
people.
Addy into buying another copy for you, like you did with Satisfactory.
No.
I paid Addie to
I
buy
didn't do that.
Satisfactory. No, Addie's in my street. Addie's in my family. For Addie, it's my beloved mod, it's my wife, and it's me. And so all of us share the same games, which works out because Addie has 5 billion games. And so I just get to
And
play
only
whatever.
4 billion of them are Warhammer.
Yeah, only 35 of them are Warhammer.
That's more than 0.
That's more than 0. And beloved mod contributed 29 Nancy Drew games.
I have
Oh, that sounds fun though.
That's so funny.
Yeah, they're
see.
like some of them are
Nancy
really hard to
Drew.
play, so I feel like we would need to have beloved mod waiting in the wings, but we could totally play the Nancy Drew games together.
I have 616 games on Steam.
That's
Let me
a
see
lot
how
of
many-
games.
How do you see how many you have in total? Because all of mine are in
Yeah.
folders.
So no, you just go to your you hit your your name on the top, and then you click on profile, and then it's on the right.
Oh, in my games that I own is 131, but I think that doesn't include the ones. Yeah, that doesn't include the ones from.
No,
that I'm
yeah, it doesn't
stealing.
include the family games.
I have 35.
Wait, what is? How do you look at it?
Hit your
Click on
name
little
up at the top of
face.
your Steam, and then
Games. It says I have 78.
So in that's not. Oh, okay. You're doing great.
I have 35.
What's wrong?
I
What?
got
How?
450.
Sophie, how?
I don't know.
Do you just not
What
have
level
Steam
are you
games?
guys?
What
Low
level?
Level
So-
9.
I think I'm like
I'm level-
22.
24
Oh, this game is
on
gambling.
Steam.
Does anyone want to gamble?
I'm level 10.
Oh, I'm 23
There's
actually.
gambling.
I love gambling. It's great to gamble because you always win.
Exactly.
You, the
If
the
you go
house
down
never
to the
wins.
beach,
That's the,
and if you
that's the
go
phrase.
to the far like north area, like the way away from the
What the fuck is a
lighthouse?
north? Is there a map or something?
no, it's just vibes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's vibes.
Northway and vibes. So the opposite direction from the lighthouse. If we keep going down this beach forever and ever, we will hit a second smaller pier. No steel beams involved. And by this
Jesus
pier is a
Christ.
shack. And by this shack, I might have taken us the wrong way. By this shack, I drowned. I might have to go back up the ramp so we're not drowning. By this shack, you can buy scratch offs. Anyway, contribute. Continue.
I wouldn't know how to react
Contribute.
either.
Jesus. I invited you to my lobby. Contribute.
Be funny, or else.
You're not being very clippable.
No.
It's not very cash money.
I can't exactly
don't
turn
click
this into
that.
a TikTok. Which is all I invited you for.
If I can't monetize every social interaction, don't talk to me.
Yeah. You got it.
Oh. Oh.
You have fun facts you can contribute. I thought it was a pretty fun fact when you said that you met a real human being that said that they didn't want to be your friend because you were only level 3, which is amazing. And
Wait,
the way
what?
that it is horrendous.
I didn't say that. So
Wait,
what?
who said that?
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
Talking
oh,
to
Cherry,
to the
Cherry.
person
Somebody,
in the
yeah.
chat.
The person in the chat.
There isn't a
Are you talking to
chat.
me?
Somebody in high school once told me they wouldn't add me on Steam because I was only level 3 and I didn't know how to react. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Where is
Imagine
this?
having friends in
Steam
high
level doesn't
school.
even.
It's
If you
in the
think Steam
fishing.
levels do anything, then
Oh, in
like
the fishing chat.
you're
Yeah,
using
like
Steam
what?
wrong.
What even is that?
I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
it's like how many
Do
games
things.
you have or whatever.
And
shows how
it's a
much
combination
you
of
use,
everything.
yeah,
how
I'm
much you
level
use Steam.
17.
I'm level 19 in Steam.
On
I'm level
Steam,
3.
I'm
I'm bad.
No.
level
You're right.
11.
I'm level 9.
Ooh. Mm.
And I also have 17 years of service in Steam.
Wait.
Oh.
Of service.
Oh, yeah, it's like how long you've had your Steam account. I've had my Steam
I'm-
account for 17 years.
I've not been a person for 17 years. I have 11
not
years of
true.
service.
Oh.
I'm
have-
a level 2 community ambassador.
I
in
got
Steam.
17 years of service.
I only have
supposed to
7.
be-
Bridges on alligators' backs are called scoots. Isn't that also like turtle shells?
I think it's Scoot.
Skeet.
Yeah, SCUTE.
Scoot Spooky.
Yeah, it's the same thing because it's actually the same biological structure.
Oh.
They're both bone.
So you believe in biology now, huh?
The joke I'm not making that joke about believing in biology. Okay, so
I
I'm by the
lost money.
pier here. Oh, that's a shack. What's in this shack?
It's
Why
a
didn't
fuck
anybody
shack.
tell me about this shack?
It's the fuck shack.
Gambling
Well, I got $200, so gambling's great.
I spent $900 and I gained $100.
I
No,
spent
you're up.
25 and got 200, so
Damn,
I'm
brag
gonna
about
Put
it.
that back into the economy.
Oh my
Buy
I'm
more
God.
gonna spend
scratchers.
every single
You're
cent
right.
I have on scratch tickets.
That's what I
I'm
IRL
going
or in
full
game?
rural American.
Yeehaw.
Oh no.
Like it's like I'm in Ohio again.
Pixel,
Oh,
you'll love
cute.
this because it's slandering one of my favorite states. But I was looking at a couple of houses that was in this same town. And so I was like, what's in this town? I got curious about like the neighborhood. And I saw that this town had 0 grocery stores, but it had 2 casinos and 3, I was about to say strip malls, not strip malls, just strippers.
3
It's not.
individual strippers or 3
Three
strip
No,
clubs?
no,
individual
3
strippers.
stripping establishments in a
Oh.
town that had a
Oh.
population of 1,900.
Yeah.
Look,
Sounds
they
like
got
a
the
nice
priorities
party.
straight. What could we say?
Once again, no grocery store.
Well,
Their priorities were there. Okay, like they
You
had
don't need
everything
the
they needed.
grocery store. You have naked women.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Plus, the,
Dinner's right
the
there.
strip clubs usually have wings.
You know,
I lived
Yeah,
in
we
a
need
town
a
of
wing.
100.
Ow.
I lived in a town of 126 once. They had one gas station that was perpetually out of gas.
Oh, okay.
No grocery stores or anything like that, and like 3 bars.
Based.
That's depressing.
It was a pretty depressing place. Luckily I had like a 4-wheeler, and
Oh,
so
there
I
you
could
go.
just
You could
fuck
go
off into the
meow.
mountains.
Sophie, your teeth scare me.
This is what they look like in real life.
No, they don't.
Oh, it's better to eat you with. No, nothing.
Is there a way to make these scratch tickets not tedious?
No,
No,
That's the point.
No, I don't think so.
it's about the
it's just like
anticipation.
real life.
Also, Golemy got girl kisses,
Girl kisses.
I think. Oh, it's a
Well,
friend. It's a friend. So maybe not girl kisses. Maybe girl to spend time with.
Girl kisses.
Maybe
Friend girl
from
kisses?
different
Friend
girl
girl.
kiss. I don't know what GOG is, but I'm
GOG.
happy that you have GOG. Okay.
Good old games. It's
Good
like a
old
game
games.
platform.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Steam,
It's like
but different.
Steam. Yeah.
It's like if
Less
you don't feel superior enough being on Steam, then you buy everything on Good Old Games so that you can brag about being superior to Steam users.
But you put them on Steam still.
yeah, it's like Steam because
But
I
Good
don't
Old
think
Games
4XLR
actually
is
has
trying
a
to- I think it's
has a
just
cool
they got a lot of
preservation
free
thing.
games.
no, it does. It for sure does.
Does GOG
Yeah.
let you like actually download and keep them, even like you're not buying a
Yes.
license? Okay.
That's what.
But
That's what
and then
they're
you
all
can add
about.
that to Steam. Like you can
That
still
sounds
play it
awesome,
through
though.
Steam.
You can add any game
Yeah,
to
It
Steam.
just gives
Yeah,
you,
you just add them as a non-Steam game. So like
But it
all
still
of the
shows
Steam
up and like
features
lets you
don't.
interact with like the Steam Workshop and all that.
No.
Not the Steam Workshop, no.
Okay.
No,
Still looks very
supposedly one of the first things that Valve did when they were developing Steam was to create essentially, it's not like a virus, but like something that they can release into people's like Steam profiles. If Steam were to ever like, if it were going under, they have like a big red button that they could push that would like release all of the DRM. So that your like Steam, your Steam games would run without Steam if like Valve ever went under. Which, considering that they're the largest content distribution platform on the planet, is probably not going to happen anytime soon. But
No.
That's what they all say until they go under.
Too big to
Sure,
fail.
Blockbuster
Well,
really
what's
thought.
Gabe's getting old, and his son's
Gabe is
gonna
getting
inherit
old.
it.
It's always
Hopefully
when
his
the
son
creator.
doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah, that's a thing.
so far,
Well,
I have
mean,
yet to
Doom
win a
is fine.
single thing with these scratch tickets.
Yeah, they're kind of not great.
Yeah, Valve is like.
I'm having a great time. I don't know what you mean.
I mean, they're great for having fun. They're not so great for winning.
I've been
I'm neither
winning
having
great.
fun nor winning
Oh.
because my one frame a second
I
means
got
that it takes forever to
$400.
switch these things off.
I don't know what you mean.
But no, yeah, Steam is it's almost a bummer how much money Steam is making because I feel like that has made Valve lose motivation to make games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure.
when they make games, they make the fuck out of a game. Like
Well, their whole thing was elevating the limitation of games.
Yeah,
And
I
they
mean they're
sort of
still technically
lost-
doing it.
they are, yeah.
Sort of lost.
They're
like,
making
what they
Deadlock,
could
which is
do.
going great for everyone involved.
Well, look at did you play Half-Life Alex?
Oh yeah, Half-Life Alex
Yeah,
is
that-
incredible.
It's
good,
insanely
yeah.
good.
Half-Life Alex running on my old computer is a goddamn miracle. And not only did it run at all, it ran well.
Yeah.
On my GTX 1070 graphics card.
Yeah, I've played Half-Life Alex, and then I saw on Twitter that like one of the developers was like, "Oh yeah, I was the first person to create moving liquids in a VR game that are inside bottles and stuff," and it was like
oh,
him
I
moving
saw
a wine
that.
bottle.
The liquids were so cool.
Yeah, and I had
Yeah,
to go
I
back into
still
the
don't know
game
how
because
they
I didn't
do
even
that, by the way.
notice.
Yeah,
There's a
I
whole
still
like
don't know
YouTube
how they
video
do
essay
that.
on how they did it. That you
No
can
idea.
watch
I
that
mean-
explains it pretty well. Because I haven't played the game.
Because
but
they
I'm
have
aware
a
of the
genie
models.
on staff.
Yeah.
They do also have a genie on staff.
4X, there are rumors that Half-Life 3 is in development now.
Haven't they been rumors for like?
No,
2
like,
years?
but
The last
there's
30
there,
years.
there's things coming out of like it's like some files got leaked and there are
Well-
like talks of people actually playtesting early builds
Ooh.
and stuff,
Yeah,
which is like
supposedly
3.
Half-Life Alex was like a tester for Half-Life 3.
yeah, no,
So-
they said that if Half-Life Alex did well, that would be good for the future of like the Half-Life franchise, essentially.
So
That's
They did
Half-Life,
super well. So
their whole
And Half-Life
spiel
Alyx-
their whole spiel was they are going to put everything different about video games because all these people are
This
doing
fish
the
looks
same
cool.
exact thing with video
I like
games
this
they've
fish.
always been doing.
Well,
Cool
if
fish.
you
and
look
they
at
wanted to make a completely different game. Like they
Yeah.
put the real engine physics, you can open doors physically, like all these different little things that other games they just press a button and it just simulates it. This one was like actually on top of like
and
intuitive things, and they ran out of
Basically-
ideas to do.
And one of the things that they did, because I've listened to like the developer commentary and stuff like that, is that any time that they had like a thing where it's like, okay, we could either make this realistic or we could make it fun, they chose fun every time. Like, which is like, yeah, that's what you should do. This is a video. If I want
Yeah.
realism, I'll go the fuck outside.
Yeah, because eventually, like realism in video games starting to suck.
Yeah.
But no, if you look at the development cycle for every Half-Life game, except for maybe like Opposing Force and Blue Shift, but every Half-Life game has come out because of some major breakthrough in technology.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
whole
it's like
point.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
That-
like the Half-Life games are almost a showcase for a new technology, and not necessarily supposed to be a game. You know, like
Yeah.
Half-Life 1 was like a huge overhaul of like the first-person shooter genre, just mechanics-wise.
Yeah.
Half-Life 2 was the Source engine and physics and all of that stuff, like all of their fucking bullshit seesaw puzzles.
I love
And they also have
seesaws.
like Portal and stuff too, which is also
Yeah.
huge leaps
Yeah.
in technology.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Portal
Half-Life
wasn't
2
even going to be a game, I don't think. It was supposed to be like a
Yeah, it was a
tech
mod.
demo.
It
Yeah.
was a very short game, and they just love the plot so much. They're just like, screw it, let's just make an entire game out of it.
Well, it was originally
Portal
a game
2.
called Narbacular what was it? Narbacular Drop. It was an indie game that some Valve dev like heard about, and then they contacted them like, "Hey, we want to buy the rights to your game, hire you on, and make it."
Make it
Hell
one of the
yeah.
most popular games of all time.
Yeah. And then they're like,
Yeah,
they're like,
it
this is like a
literally is,
2-hour
Jerry.
game,
Yeah.
and we can't justify it being its own thing, so we're just going to like staple it to the end of the orange box. And then it turned into such a breakout hit.
God, now
99% because of Ellen McLean.
I love her.
Also, for the record, this was only meant to be a 2-hour lobby, but also like the people that are in the next lobby are all here, so it's up to y'all.
Got a hammerhead shark in a bucket.
I bought way too many scratch tickets because I didn't understand how long it was going to take to go through them.
Oh
What
It's
are
not
you,
just
what are
click,
you
click,
doing to
click.
take
It's
so
scratchy,
long?
scratchy, scratchy.
I bought 20.
I've,
Oh
I've
my
gone through like
God.
40 scratch tickets. What are
no!
you
Yeah,
talking
but he's
about?
running at 1 frame a second, Will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that'll do it.
My like I'll be like scraping my mouse around and it'll just be jumping around doing dots.
Wait,
Oh,
why
because
are
of
you
like-
running
there
at
you go.
1
That-
frame a
that makes sense.
second?
I don't know. I can play fucking Cyberpunk with RTX on this computer while
you turn
streaming
pixels
it.
off?
What?
Huh. That's weird.
Pixels off? What?
Did you turn the pixelization off?
Yes.
Okay, and you turned it down to 30 FPS.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up because mine runs fine. And I have a
Have you
worse
drank the
computer.
juice
than
that
you.
makes it
I
run
could just need a
faster?
reboot too, but
Maybe.
no. So, but like
Also-
Half-Life 2 Episode 1, I don't remember what the big like breakthrough in technology was for that one. It might have been facial expressions. I think they were working on a new facial expression engine for Half-Life 2 Episode 1. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was a huge thing in like shaders. And like graphical fidelity. That was Episode 2's big thing.
Yeah, the plot
You
for
pick up
Half-Life
that
3
can.
literally exists. It's been sitting on the shelf
No,
forever.
here's the thing.
They
The
just don't have anything to showcase with it, therefore
Well,
it'll
no,
sit
the
there.
person who wrote the plots for the other Half-Life ones had a plot that they had submitted to Valve, but it had never been officially approved as like this is the plot we're going to go with. And then he was laid off, and so
Oh,
he just like
no.
and then years and years and years passed, and so eventually he just leaked the plot that he had written,
Fair. Poor guy.
which is a good. It sounds like a good plot, but like
Once
that
you
is
leak
the
plot,
Borealis
it makes
leak.
them not want to use it.
Yeah, now that it's out there, they're probably not going to go with it for sure. Like,
Sad.
Yeah, but at
But,
least it's like out there. And it's also at least like, especially if he was laid off, like at least they're not profiting off of the work that he made.
all right, so
I'm
I
not gonna
spent
lie, though, I
I
never
spent $300 and some
paid attention to the
dollars
plot.
on scratching tickets. Now let's see how much money I have. I have $200. Okay, I didn't lose as much.
I played Half-Life 2 because of the physics.
Or is I didn't think there
Like
were
Dead
kids
or
in
Alive
that game.
physics, or like
No, like because of all the puzzles were
The
like you
grav
gotta
gun and the
stack a box on a
physics engine
box
was
and then
crazy
jump on
good,
the box.
Pretty sick,
very
not gonna
impressive.
lie.
I was stoked. I did not
Very
care. I
impressive
didn't. I like
design.
skipped any cutscene I could.
Yeah, if I
Pixel,
can't
would you
stack
like us-
boxes and if what was that?
No, you go ahead.
If I can't stack boxes in a video game, it's not even worth it. Just get a refund.
Real. But yeah, did we want to call the lobby or did we want to keep going?
I don't know. Like I do want to play Schedule 1. Especially since it's probably gonna run better. Oh God, I hope so, because I remember the last time.
Last time it ran fine. We just had bodies disappearing when I threw them in a lake.
It's true, yeah.
That is
Well-
a glitch.
And I learned how to
within the
kill
game,
cops in game.
and they- I'm pretty sure they fixed the water glitch.
Yeah, it did
So
seem better.
you can
when I
see
played
bodies
yesterday.
when you look at the water.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
Alfie was
speaking of
very much
nothing,
struggling with police problems.
Aren't we all?
Get right with the law.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. In Schedule 1. Guess what your friend's
yeah, I'm down to
son's
switch over.
name will be Jack in the Box. All right, we can.
All right. Well,
Thank you
thanks
for
for
the
There's a meteor.
games.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
game.
Yahoo! Thank you for hanging
Thank
out.
you
Would we
for
like this to be a
going.
regular thing?
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's
If
do
it allows it. Why,
Probably not
sure.
every week, but maybe every other. And then the other
There
weeks,
you
I'll
are.
make Tira play gay games with me.
I love gay games.
Hey,
We have
games.
so many Monster Prom
Gay
games to
games.
go through.
We do have a lot of Monster
How come I don't play
Prom
gay games with you, Alfie?
You're literally
don't
invited. You
ask.
don't sign up. My wife asked me the same thing.
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
Well, with Monster
Yeah.
Prom, I would play it with you, but I don't want to be 14 hours late to my next lobby.
Well, you
Listen,
know,
it would be 14 hours late to your lobby. There's a difference. You can
That's
be
why
late
it
to your
doesn't
own
matter.
lobby. No, I do think in future I will just need to only run short games. Or just accept that,
Meow,
like, make it a
meow,
4-hour
meow,
lobby. But anyway.
meow.
Thank you all for playing.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
thank you
games.
for
Thank you for the
playing.
game. GG.
GG.